My God, a couple of them from Destiny podcasts. So that's a little head-to-head competition within the head-to-head competition. So I'm very excited to see this. I do have Cheesy joining me here in the booth. We are just going to get absolutely plastered and make fun of everyone playing and really just interact with you guys and have a great time. So please hang out as the show will be beginning very shortly. Thank you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Destiny players and raiders alike, and welcome to my first attempt at a Destiny Raid Marathon event. 3 raids happening tonight: Deepstone Crypt, Garden of Salvation, and Vault of Glass, with 3 teams, 3 full raid teams, ready to roll and kick butt against each other. They can do any of these raids in any order they want. My God, a couple of them from Destiny podcasts. So that's a little head-to-head competition within the head-to-head competition. So I'm very excited to see this. I do have Cheesy joining me here in the booth. We are just going to get absolutely plastered and make fun of everyone playing and really just interact with you guys and have a great time. So please hang out as the show will be beginning very shortly. Thank you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Destiny players and raiders alike, and welcome to my first attempt at a Destiny Raid Marathon event. 3 raids happening tonight: Deepstone Crypt, Garden of Salvation, and Vault of Glass, with 3 teams, 3 full raid teams, ready to roll and kick butt against each other. They can do any of these raids in any order they want. My God, a couple of them from Destiny podcasts. So that's a little head-to-head competition within the head-to-head competition. So I'm very excited to see this. I do have Cheesy joining me here in the booth. We are just going to get absolutely plastered and make fun of everyone playing and really just interact with you guys and have a great time. So please hang out as the show will be beginning very shortly. Thank you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Destiny players and raiders alike, and welcome to my first attempt at a Destiny Raid Marathon event. 3 raids happening tonight: Deepstone Crypt, Garden of Salvation, and Vault of Glass, with 3 teams, 3 full raid teams, ready to roll and kick butt against each other. They can do any of these raids in any order they want. My God, a couple of them from Destiny podcasts. So that's a little head-to-head competition within the head-to-head competition. So I'm very excited to see this. I do have Cheesy joining me here in the booth. We are just going to get absolutely plastered and make fun of everyone playing and really just interact with you guys and have a great time. So please hang out as the show will be beginning very shortly. Thank you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Destiny players and raiders alike, and welcome to my first attempt at a Destiny Raid Marathon event. 3 raids happening tonight: Deepstone Crypt, Garden of Salvation, and Vault of Glass, with 3 teams, 3 full raid teams, ready to roll and kick butt against each other. They can do any of these raids in any order they want. My God, a couple of them from Destiny podcasts. So that's a little head-to-head competition within the head-to-head competition. So I'm very excited to see this. I do have Cheesy joining me here in the booth. We are just going to get absolutely plastered and make fun of everyone playing and really just interact with you guys and have a great time. So please hang out as the show will be beginning very shortly. Thank you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Destiny players and raiders alike, and welcome to my first attempt at a Destiny Raid Marathon event. 3 raids happening tonight: Deepstone Crypt, Garden of Salvation, and Vault of Glass, with 3 teams, 3 full raid teams, ready to roll and kick butt against each other. They can do any of these raids in any order they want. My God, a couple of them from Destiny podcasts. So that's a little head-to-head competition within the head-to-head competition. So I'm very excited to see this. I do have Cheesy joining me here in the booth. We are just going to get absolutely plastered and make fun of everyone playing and really just interact with you guys and have a great time. So please hang out as the show will be beginning very shortly. Thank you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Destiny players and raiders alike, and welcome to my first attempt at a Destiny Raid Marathon event. 3 raids happening tonight: Deepstone Crypt, Garden of Salvation, and Vault of Glass, with 3 teams, 3 full raid teams, ready to roll and kick butt against each other. They can do any of these raids in any order they want. My God, a couple of them from Destiny podcasts. So that's a little head-to-head competition within the head-to-head competition. So I'm very excited to see this. I do have Cheesy joining me here in the booth. We are just going to get absolutely plastered and make fun of everyone playing and really just interact with you guys and have a great time. So please hang out as the show will be beginning very shortly. Thank you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Destiny players and raiders alike, and welcome to my first Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome yourselves down here to the first the Elmer Fudd Games Destiny Raid Marathon Community Event Things. That's a working title. TM, copyrighted circa 1984.
84?
Yeah. Is it? Do you think it'd be expensive to get that updated to like now?
Start a whole new Twitch channel, yeah.
Should I just, I don't know, is it more expensive to update a copyright that's like that old? Or should I just do it in increments?
You can't double stamp a triple stamp.
That is true. As someone who works for the post office, very illegal. You can't do that.
Very illegal.
Don't do it. I swear. Cheesy, I already thanked you off the air here, but Clear Night with the 32 months.
OMG.
Jesus Christ, dude. Thank you. You were a stud amongst men. Yeah. Here we go, folks. This is how it's going to work. First and foremost, to my that direction on the stream. It's Cheesy. How are you, stud?
Well, you know, I'm doing all right. I've been here, just sitting in the sun, enjoying myself, but also keeping my head covered because I burn easy, especially the bald parts of my head. But doing all right. I'm hanging out, living life. Excited to watch some streamers.
Yeah.
Stream some Destiny.
I'm very casting is so much fun, right? As you've discovered, as we've both discovered on this journey, right? And it's always like, what's something that people haven't done that'd be super interesting to do? And it was like, man, casting over someone doing a raid would be so much, especially if they're in a hurry. Like just a casual
if there's a race.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They're racing. Rubbin's racing.
I'm excited to see that moment where they're going hard, they want to win, and then some warlock messes up a jumping puzzle.
You know, the warlock flukes are terrible. The only good jump in the game is the hunter jump.
I can fucking glide forever as a Titan. Forever. And then if I'm going to fall, I just shoulder charge the rest of the way and I'm done.
That's very true. You know, there are times that just shoulder charging works. Unless you shoulder charge off the map.
I can't. I've never. Let's change the subject.
I don't know. I'm excited. They're doing the Garden of Salvation, the Deepstone Crypt, and the Vault of Glass tonight,
and
right?
The Vault of Glass.
In any order.
Yes, any order they want.
Any order.
Whatever you're comfortable getting through, bam! They're through it.
Bag 'em.
Bag 'em and jag 'em. Well, for those of you in the stream, real quick, while we're waiting for our third competitor to actually go live here, as we're approaching the 7-minute mark to game time. So as you notice on the screen, which I'm hoping this will work, underneath every team will be this lovely thing we'll see at the bottom of our screen. Garden of Salvation, Deepstone Crypt, Vault of Glass.
Yes.
As they finish each raid, so you are kept up here, we'll be able to do this, and hopefully this works.
Please.
Boom. And that will put a check mark next to the raid that they have completed, so you know, even if you come in later or you're checking up at different intervals, you'll know what raids they finished. All right?
Such a great idea.
Who's in the lead live? That's something we've always strived to do, is keep you guys in the loop live as it's going. Instead of second guessing everything you do like we do.
We do all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
I'm on my 69th guess.
Yeah, it's true. What does that mean? No one knows.
You live, you learn.
You live and you learn. Did he finally go live? I think Gator finally went live. Yeah. Okay.
Live.
think he did.
Live with Gator.
I'm still figuring out how this YouTube gaming thing works. Let's see if that works. Hey, it worked! Did you get him, or do I need? I can send you the.
I got him.
Oh, you're the best! You're so smart. All right, I think we're good there. Yeah, so a couple interesting things here tonight, folks, to look at. Besides, obviously, the score, not the scoreboard, but the live. Let me get rid of that check mark because I don't have it when we go live. When we switch over, that'd be awkward. There we go. So we do have a group of people that Cheesy is well versed with, right?
Yeah, we do, yeah.
As an inside trader, how do you think they're going to perform?
There's actually two of the three teams that I know will do well. One of the teams I don't think I've ever played with, but there's a team out there that's probably going to slay these raids. I'm not going to lie. They're probably going to do very well, and we will see. But it just takes, like you said, it just takes one warlock floofing off the map, one glitch on a raid boss, could start the encounter over.
That's true. Easily, so easily. Oh, that's the interest, especially like we were talking about, man. You get in that, you're in a rush, you're in a hurry. It's pretty easy to accidentally like stress out because, you know, let's be honest, not everyone on your raid team's the strongest link, right? Somewhere out there.
Only me.
Somewhere out there is Mitchy Slaps on your team.
Somebody. He's got the most hours, but the least amount of skill.
Yeah. I was just waiting. Usually when I make a comment like that, so immediately when he pops up in chat.
He pops up.
Yeah. That was my way of calling him in. It didn't happen, I guess. Joker's PB, thank you, or P8, thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. And also, so with that, you've got that going on. We do have members of the Guardian Hub and a different team of people from Guardian Downcast. So that's two Destiny podcasts formed teams, and they've had this podcasting rivalry, friendly or not, depending on how you look at it. We're hoping to make it extremely unfriendly. But this is a chance for these guys to have some serious bragging rights on their show, which is always incredible.
This could do it. One of these teams may go on to glory.
Yeah.
And the other may not.
Or the non-podcast team will win, and the other two are just floundering around looking like idiots.
Which we hope happens, because that's way more fun.
Fingers crossed. Oh my God. Well, we are approaching the 2 minutes to go. Looks like Shiz is just watching us. I'm not sure if he's got his team together. Kingsley Max got his team all set to go. His button's over the launch. And then Mr. Gator is getting his stuff together as well. I'm so excited. I'm coughing.
One team of 4. Gator's getting it. Come on.
He knows.
Together.
He knows, man. He don't need no full team. Gator's going to go in there and solo this and win by himself.
Kingsley is going to start at Garden of Salvation.
Shiz.
Shiz is on Deepstone Crypt at first.
Yeah, I'm very interested and excited to see what Gator chooses first. If we have everyone doing a different raid first.
That would be hilarious.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
But it looks like Kingsley, they may be doing the Garden first because it is the older of the raids, and it is maybe the more difficult of the raids. The boss mechanics and mechanics altogether are maybe more difficult. So it might be getting the easy ones, the more difficult one out of the way to leave the easy ones for the end.
Yeah.
So that might be a fly through. That might be a strat, but it looks like Shizzle, their team might be doing the easy ones first to blow through. Once they're all warmed up, they got their strats, they got their teamwork, jump right into that difficult raid. Who knows? We're going to see what happens, and it doesn't look like Gator's going. They're not loading in yet.
That's all right. Gator will figure it out. Nothing like putting your fire team together 3 minutes before you start.
They got 3. Or 5 of them are in there.
Death Original. I can't believe I'm watching this hot garbage. Brother, listen.
Hey.
I'll take that compliment. He thinks we're hot.
Some people's garbage is another man's gold.
Yeah.
And he is my gold. So Meh.
Yeah.
Take that, Death. You
Why
suck.
don't you go shit your pants or something? Sorry. I don't know what happened there.
Well, shitting pants is one of his favorite pastimes.
Yeah. And he can't help it. It's great.
You like what you like, and
Yeah.
I'm not anyone to kink shame, so.
Kink shaming is my kink. I just pooped in a toiler. How's your
toiler?
toiler? Oh, it's time to go. I should tell everyone.
It is time to roll.
I've been
They
sitting
can
here
load
watching.
in. Shizzle's loading in.
I've been
Gator
watching.
still got 5.
Yeah. I got busy watching Gator try to get his team together.
Yep.
Was not happening. All right, ladies
This
and
is gonna
gentlemen.
be great.
It's a go time. They're launching out. Let's see what Gator's going to choose first. I'm going to turn this music down.
Vault of Glass. Gator's doing Vault. We've got all
of them covered.
All of the raids covered.
All right, we're going to start with audio from Poop Shizzle as we switch over here. Bada bing, bada boom, ladies and gentlemen. We are looking at all 3 teams at once. Audio will be coming through from whoever we're actually just going to be talking about, casting about, and see where things go from there. All right, Shiz's team dropping on the ground, straight to the Sparrow, flying through as fast as they can, clear stuff and get in the doors. Everyone else is still flying. So far, a strong 4-second lead, man.
Good,
Wow.
a good little lead. I think, is everyone on Shizzle's team on PC? They will win out on loading times with PC.
That is true.
Comes down to a couple seconds. They might win it.
We're good.
All right, getting those Sparrows rocking and rolling. Here we go as other people are loading into their raids. Finally.
I totally forgot about the Deepstone Crypt. They're going to have to do the Sparrow thing. They're going to have to get to the end and... Ooh, this could be tough.
Yeah.
There's no glitching. They got to do it legit.
No one can just leave. They've all got to make it
No one
through.
can leave.
I love it.
This
Gator
is
coming
great.
in with the 9-month Twitch Prime. Gator, thank you so much for our Twitch Prime baby. What do you want to name it? Let me know.
How you feeling about this?
All right, we do have...
Getting it in there. All right. It looks like they're just going. Shizzle's team, they're just going.
I'll hang back in case you need some.
Oh, Troughs is... One man's down.
That's a good start.
That's a
be
good
tough.
start, he says.
That's a good start to the Sparrow section.
Here we go.
To mess up the jumping puzzle.
Said it right for me. Thank you, Poop Shizzle. Leave it to the Warlock to mess up the jumping
Leave it to
puzzle.
the Warlock. I think we called it. What did we say? Did we just say that a Warlock's just going to floof themselves off
Absolutely.
the map?
Here we
Hashtag
have
worst
Kingsley
jump in the
Mack.
game.
His team, this is Team Loomy
Right
Pants,
over that little run,
are in their
right.
first little mini encounter for the raid.
Watch it.
And,
Looks like they're doing well in here too. They're moving pretty quick, to be honest with you.
Snake around these.
yeah,
two.
already past that first section
back
and
right.
pushing through right inside here. This is neck and neck as Gator's team is also pushing forward to their first encounter to get themselves inside the raid. Yeah, we're neck and neck right now. Shiz,
They
of
are
course,
pretty-
in the longest beginning section of a raid.
Yes.
So he's got a lot of time to catch up with here.
They do. The rest of the raid is pretty smooth sailing for Shizzle's team if they can get past this beginning part. This beginning part is rough
Looks like 2 of them did guard.
because you can't fake it. You gotta make it.
Amen. I'm going to turn on the audio for Kingsley Mack here so we can listen to them all crying and screaming. Let's see how that works out over here.
Got it.
Looking, and we're going to be
Off the
very,
glass.
very much making fun of people's comms, or if there are comms, how their
if there
teamwork
are.
goes. Because that's the best thing we used to do in the Battle Royale tournaments.
It's always good. Loadouts. I mean, they're all pretty. They're doing a good job on comm so far,
Yep.
and they're doing a good job on loadout so far. Kingsley Mack is using the ever game breaking Telesto. It seems like every update Telesto breaks PvP in some way.
Telesto Besto, my friend. Telesto Besto.
Telesto is not the besto. I hate that gun. I hate it. It's the worst gun in the game.
Well, real quick, while they're all climbing through this, I was actually curious. If you were competing in this, what order would you have done these raids in?
I would have gone the way that Kingsley Mack's team is doing. I would have done Vault of Glass last. I would have done Garden of Salvation, Deepstone Crypt, and Vault of Glass.
It's an amazing.
All right, so you want to get that garden out of the way first, and then
Garden out of the way, and then
Deepstone-
Deepstone Crypt is the second hardest in my opinion because of that beginning Sparrow part to get your whole team through. And then I would just finish out super fast on a Vault of Glass run and just fly through that.
My bad.
Hopefully the other raids didn't take too long, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think for the most part, most of these teams are going to be most familiar with the Deepstone Crypt and Vault of Glass. Is Garden's one, we kind of threw it in there because it's not one everyone runs a lot.
Alright, I'll just get it.
Right.
Everyone has done
Right.
it multiple times, but it's not one everyone grinds all the time. So it was kind of the wrench in the barrel of the monkeys that you're shooting into.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, and at least we're not running, some of those other raids are a little bit some of the worst raids in the game.
Yeah, well,
it.
this is the part where your opinion doesn't matter, so...
What I hate is not what other people hate, apparently, and
we still love you.
To live with it.
Death
Yeah.
Original does have a really good question. He asked, if I start gifting subs, is Cheesy going to start eating peas or White Castle or get in a kiddie pool?
That's a no. That is a gimmick solely for somebody, and
Who?
somebody
Who?
is going to do it probably next time as well. Somebody will probably do it.
That's a pretty wide
Yeah.
open statement.
Yeah, I mean, well, somebody will do his thing, and it's always somebody that does those things, and it's his gimmick, it's somebody's gimmick, and somebody will take over.
You should get into politics. Somebody will take care of that. I'm sure of it.
I would be terrible in politics. I like the sound of my own voice, though, so that's pretty good.
Who's got first?
All right, let's jump over here to some audio from Gator. Actually, we're not sure if we're going to have...
No, don't rally yet. We're not there
I
yet.
hear
We
his
might just
voice.
have game sound, right?
I have his voice.
His voice and game sound, right?
I think that might be all we have. So we're not going to be able to hear anyone else, but his just gorgeous tone.
And his his dulcet tones and those
One for
awful
one.
warlock jumps is what we're
That's all you're going to be listening to.
That's all we're gonna hear from
We're going to
from
hear a
this
lot of,
team.
whoops, sorry, missed it. Oh, sorry, guys, ledge. Why won't you vault? Yeah.
No, cheese.
Vault.
This is a good weapon. Let's go, guys.
All right, they're all getting
No
prepped,
cheese,
getting
no
ready.
cheese.
And jumping in. Here we go. They're jumping into their first encounter of the Vault of Glass. This
All right.
takes me back, ladies and gentlemen.
Deathstroke, you got number
If this
2.
doesn't
I got
take
one.
you back, then you did not play original
you got,
Destiny 1 back in the day, the first raid. This was a great raid. It's some people's favorite raid. They still say it's their favorite raid.
I don't know why.
But they do.
We need some
Like
people
you
on
said,
left
some
there.
people's
Nobody on
opinions
left?
are wrong.
Are wrong,
Death's
yeah.
opinion is always wrong.
Always
You guys
wrong.
got it? Okay.
Unless
Yeah.
he says I'm a handsome little pretty boy, then I think he's
He's
right.
still wrong.
What the fuck?
People like that though. Don't kink shame yourself.
Damn it. You're right. You're right. A lot
Now
of
this is
What's the
awful
goose?
shooting coming in here from Gator.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, now, this is a bold strategy, Con. Using all of
See
your
how it-
shots is a bold strategy.
You need to get in the. You need to get in the
See,
funnel.
what he's doing is he's looked up the recent coding and
you're
realized
good.
the AI can get scared. So he's just scaring the Vex into just
He
leaving.
implemented charisma
Yeah.
in this game.
Yes.
There we go.
Next
He's
shot.
adjusting his charisma levels.
Next shot is definitely going to hit you. You better just jump.
Just be careful. Oh god. Now, if you haven't done this raid in a long time, there are not different mechanics, but as you see here, there are different enemies. Overloads and barriers and those type, well, not barriers, I guess, but unstoppables and overloads. You need certain perks on your armor so they don't regen their health. So it can get pretty
good.
weird, but it looks like these guys have got it all figured out.
Oh yeah, from how much Gator here's talking, I'm sure we're hearing a lot of really good communication from everyone else. They're spread out great. Everyone's
you
doing
don't
their
know my
jobs,
voice,
and things
then,
are
you haven't
pushing
been
through pretty good.
listening. Oh, okay.
That's an interesting comp.
Yeah. If you don't know my voice, then
You haven't been listening.
listen to this guy.
True.
He's really
True.
working on his charisma there.
True.
Every
I mean,
level
he
of
wasn't
it.
lying though. Like, if you don't know my voice, you haven't been listening.
That's true.
So, that's something.
Yeah. Those are true words, Cheesy.
True.
You're
True
absolutely
words.
right. If someone doesn't know your voice, they've never heard it. That's a really
Yeah.
You're right.
Or they've just got me muted, which a lot of people do. So,
Yeah. Apparently we've lost Cheesy. Can't hear him anymore.
We have lost Cheesy. You can't hear me.
So if he talks, I have no idea.
Well, that's interesting, and I don't know why, because I am talking, and I don't know if they can hear me or not.
I'm not using.
Oh
Nova.
yeah, the stream can hear me, so that's awesome.
Cheesy, I was,
I'm using Chaos
I was
Reach.
laying on your muted comment, and you didn't
No,
catch
don't
it at
you even
all.
fucking start
You're-
with
Not even one iota of that comment
You're
did
an
I
idiot.
catch. My own joke
Yep.
went right over my little hat.
Good for That's actually quite a big hat. Oh no,
No, it's
Poop
a normal
Shizzle
size
has got the first wipe of the night.
Oh,
Your light fades
Penny, I got
away.
my
You
super. Go
don't
get the first,
like to see this.
Well, I kind of do it. It's stiff competition. I want to see that.
We
a
do
bunch
like
of
to see
flawless
this.
runs. No one wants to see
They
that.
don't like to see this.
Yeah, that's true.
We do. I really like to see this.
Well, after that, let's see how the second run through goes for their group. I'm turning his volume on now. Over here at the dogs in your top right corners, whose audio you will be hearing currently on stream as they're getting through this first
Upstairs
room that is very entertaining.
They are doing Deep Stone Crypt.
Why don't you give us a little rundown of this first room here, Cheesy, for Deep Stone
This
Crypt?
first room has a couple mechanics to it where you are going to pick up some sort of buff or some sort of ability that you will get there. It's either going to be scanner, you're going to be operator, or those types of things. And I think there are only scanners and operators in this first encounter, but they need to pass that. If you just saw the scanner run by there, the scanner is able to, see what doors need to be equipped, and the operator can shoot doors and that type of thing. So it is a boring. This is my favorite raid. I love this raid. But this is so one person. It looks like Shizzle is down below. He is shooting in order of what they called out above. So the
You ready,
scanner
Jake?
is above, looking down there and seeing those keypads and
Coming up.
telling Shizzle, communicating to Shizzle what order to shoot those keypads in. There are 6
in.
total keypads.
You heard it here, folks. 6 total keypads. I've never watched the
Got
bottom.
it.
I'm
All right,
always
we're
I'm
looking
always the
at
top.
Light,
You know?
Oh,
Left.
power top.
Yeah, in Destiny
Shizzle is a
alone.
power bottom. He is slaying
Yes.
out down there.
We're looking at light right.
Did you see that beautiful picture of
Experience.
him and his son getting their yellow belts off?
Yeah,
Dark
I did
right.
see that.
Oh my
I mean,
God, it's beautiful.
just a couple of studs in that
Dark
picture.
mid.
Absolutely.
Now he's telling them above there are mirrored fuses.
mid.
Shizzle is telling them which fuses to shoot
And the
above
last
him.
dark left.
Great. Just
And
he
right
can't
now,
hit his shot,
Swords,
so he's
get ready for the
meleeing
next
everything. I
phase.
like this. It's a really
Yep,
good
it's
strat.
another bold strategy, Cotton.
You know, if you want to play a
Usually I
Titan,
go
just
down
play a
here-
Titan. Punch everything. Come on.
Yeah. Usually I go down there with a sword because it's really easy to sword people to death.
Yeah. Technical
Remember, we all
term.
got to run into the glass.
Sword
Technical
people
terms.
to death.
They got it. They got that run. That their
That was
wipe
smooth.
is very smooth, very smooth.
They learned
They
exactly
wiped
what they
once,
needed to
but-
do and go, man. That was great to see.
Absolutely. Shizzle opted to not pick up his non-pinnacle gear. so we'll see what happens from there.
That's really going to hold him back. Those power levels are very important.
Power levels. Gosh.
He could have got a fatty upgrade. I guess we'll never know.
You never know. Hey, it could have been a stat upgrade.
yeah, or a side grade for some other
Side
thing.
grade.
Yeah. We're going to turn on the volume here for Kingsley Mack, who is doing. He did Garden first, right?
They're doing the Garden of
That's right.
Salvation first. Absolutely.
Everyone's doing something different. I got it, and 2 of them are very mixy or vexy. So
Yeah.
yeah, I had
Yeah,
him. I had him
so
over
now-
there.
I think essentially like something need
This
you to
is
be like,
there are this is almost like a diamond, if you want to say. There are 3 teams of 2 that need to be actually it's going to be actually 3 teams of 2, and then there's one guy that just rolls around. 2 guys that roll around in a circle. This raid is not one of my favorites. I did not enjoy this raid.
You know, I know I said earlier your opinion doesn't matter. You're right here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I am
And
right
that's
here.
exactly why we added it to the list, because most everyone
it
feels
is.
the same way.
At least we didn't add Last Wish. That is a terrible raid.
That's an incredible raid, and we'll be a part of the
It's a
next
terrible
one.
raid.
You're an
No, it
idiot.
will not.
No one likes your opinions or your stupid hat.
My hat is glorious.
It is glorious. I felt bad after I said it. A Risen Phoenix with the 19 months. Boom! Thank you, sir, and welcome to the stream here. Anyone out there, actually, I'd love to hear, we'd both love to
Let me
hear,
fill up.
like, if you had your team rock and roll in this event, which you easily could have but didn't for some reason because you're scared, what order would you have done these in?
Right, let's
And
do
here
it.
comes Clear Knight talking in chat like he likes Destiny still.
Yeah, he's not.
But he's not wrong, though. Again, he's not wrong. Eternal Salvation is great until the final boss. There is very little, very, very, very little wiggle room there. If you mess up, you're going to start over.
Oh, Phoenix, we all love that hat. I just had to say something really hurtful, and that was all I could think of, and it worked.
Yes! Phoenix's opinions are rising from the ashes, and I love that.
Dude, Phoenix makes a lot of things rise from the ashes. You know what I mean?
It does look like Team Lumipants is doing very well here, though, to be honest with you. I have not seen them mess up, and again, even though I hate the Telesto, he's using it very well.
Yeah. And so far what we're seeing is Kingsley's the only streamer we're watching that I can actually hit his shots.
Yes,
There's some good shooting coming in from Kingsley Mack here.
There is some very crisp shooting. Granted, he is using Telesto, so he doesn't necessarily need to hit his shots.
That's true, but I still got you to agree with me, and that's all that matters. Look at the Telesto just absolutely melting here. My God. That is such an interesting weapon that just, like, it goes up and down and up and down and up and down.
People love it. People hate it. People love it. It breaks the game. Then people hate it again. And then you go from there. And then you find people like Kingsley Mack that love to use it in the raid.
It's so good, man.
It's wonderful.
Oh! Telesto and Dreaming City, when that was like the new content.
He's not in sets anymore, is he?
It's very good. I love the Dreaming City was fun. That was fun.
That was
too bad the raid sucked.
Doesn't have
You-
somewhere left.
He's over. He's behind this wall over here.
You fucking
If only.
moron.
If only.
But that is
only.
legit. I think that's the one I played the most Destiny in my life, was during that, like when Forsaken first dropped, man. It was like, Jesus. That was such a good expansion.
The Dreaming City expansion was so good.
Oh
It was just
my
great
God.
all around. The mysteries that came every week, the puzzles that came every week, the environment changed every single week. It got better and better and better. The enemies got harder. Oh, it was so good. I love that. That release was great.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
a very good one.
And like, we all knew that someone was going to clear the raid, but the fact that like no one else in the game could go to the Dreaming City until the first raid group finished that, so cool.
And just when they beat it, everyone was watching, and then all of a sudden everything just popped up on your screen like, hey, here's an event, here's an exotic mission you can go on now. It was such a great job from them to do that. That was almost, I think that was the first time they did that too, right? Where the raid opened up the next
everything else
portion of the story, which was really, really
It was a
interesting.
great idea. Which brings up the question, how long would they have let it sit or have nerfed the raid a ton? Like, how long would it have taken before they were like, oh, no one can do the Dreaming City?
I bet they hadn't even thought of that yet, because so far, at least one team has beat it within the first 12 hours.
Yeah, that's true.
Do we already have a bubble?
I would have loved a raid that was so hard, like a month later, everyone's like, I still don't know what it looks like.
We're like 1% of people have beat it in a month or something. Oh man, that would be so. They would lose so many players.
Yeah, oh my God, yeah. It'd be terrible.
So many people would quit. Oh God.
But it would have been great.
Okay.
It would have been great.
In
Are we
hindsight.
still watching Kingsley Mack?
Yeah, we're still watching Kingsley Mack.
They are absolutely slaying this
They are
raid. I'm not gonna lie.
destroying this raid.
They are murdering it.
This raid so this is a good strategy for them then. Starting with Garden, get it out of the way, and then plow through the stuff that they've been running every week for the last.
If they're comfortable with doing this raid, it looks like they are. If they have their strats down and they can kill the boss, because the boss can get difficult. But if they can kill the boss here like
I'll take left.
fairly quickly, I don't know if they're gonna lose, to be honest with you.
Well, that's the interesting thing is you look at the team compositions here. No one I've ever met in my life raids more than Kingsley does.
Yeah.
So if he's got a regular crew that he raids almost as often with, like, it's over.
It's
in the
over.
back.
It's over. Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're doing it. I mean, they even hot switched weapons. They're slaying. They are just
Absolutely right.
flying through this raid.
Also choosing to jump over engrams and shit. Like, just run through it. It's not a big deal.
It's triggering me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's there.
Could you
it's
please
glowing.
do it?
It's purple. He literally jumped over it. I don't understand.
I don't understand it. I don't know if I want to.
For anyone recently joining, we are currently watching Lumi Pants. That is the top left corner of your screen. That is who we have audio coming through as they are starting with Garden of Salvation, a strategy that we talked about. We'd see how it goes, and so far, working beautifully for them.
Outside.
Thank you very much.
It's working amazing for them.
Got it.
I don't think they've messed up.
No, we haven't seen anything close to a wipe from these guys yet.
Missing all my nade launcher shots.
Is Gator still on that first encounter there?
Kingsley just died. Gator is on the encounter 1.2.
Yeah, that's true. Still in that first room then.
Still in the first room, but they are on the second portion of that encounter.
Yo, what's up, PHP? Little bitch. What's up, Stun?
Yeah, I'm about to
Little
deposit.
bitch.
Little bitch.
Little bitch. PHP is now our resident PvP god tier player.
Hell yeah, he is, dude. I don't doubt that for a second.
That was close.
He's always been that
Thank
guy.
I think he went flawless last week about 27 times.
What?
Yeah, I got the right
He
weapon
played
on
for
this
like
time, so it should be easy.
8 hours on a flawless card.
Yes.
PHP, take me. Just take me in any way you want, really.
Anyway.
Anyway, I really don't
shape, or
mind.
form.
It doesn't matter.
So if
It doesn't matter what you think.
not expecting to be good.
PHP, have you looked in the mirror? Got you.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Here we go, pushing through onto the damage phase here. Some great shots coming out here. Watch that health bar on this boss go flying down
Holy
here.
cow. Look at
to
the bottom
Luminant.
of that health bar.
Lumi Pants
I
absolutely
do-
kicking ass here.
I do like that they are using the new particle accelerant, the new debuffs to their advantage here. I was unsure if they were going to do that or go back to the old school ways of doing things, because all those weapons are still relevant.
Absolutely.
They are not sunset, so I was curious to see how people would do this.
No wait for damage.
And it looks like they are using particle accelerant, which is a debuff. You debuff an enemy using a fusion rifle, and it stacks up to 5. So they are using it very well. They did not one wipe this boss though, which was I didn't know that. I thought they would do that.
Yeah, it was really
So they have
close.
to do
It
this
just
again.
suddenly didn't happen. But there, I mean, this is so close. Like, this is going to be such an easy second damage phase for this team.
Yeah, they'll be doing it very, but that's
I'll get
also
the
going to
next
waste
one,
quite a bit of time
yeah,
because then
just
they have to.
the one
I mean,
after
that end, getting to that end is just such a long
This wasn't,
slog,
that
and then just for a short damage phase, that's a lot of time wasted. They could have just one phased him, and
You
not
know,
good they didn't.
I bet if he'd grabbed that engram, they would have one phased it. But because he decided to jump over it 3 times now, I've been counting.
There he is.
It's still sitting there.
You can't be proven incorrect.
It's taunting me.
I need those two.
He needs to grab it.
Give me your account. I will log in right now and pick it up for you.
Mid raid.
Let's go. Come on.
I'll go left.
Oh man. I mean that.
Here we go.
They
Getting
are
ready
so
for this
organized,
damage
though.
phase here.
Kill some ads.
This team is very organized.
Come on.
We will be.
Who are we watching
after-
right now?
We're still on Luby Pants because they've almost killed
We
this
are.
boss. And then we're going down to
Yes, yes,
amateur
yes.
bullshit, which is Gator.
Yep.
We got to see this kill though.
So they
This is a big moment.
they're almost on the damage phase.
I just grabbed
There's the old Izanagi's burden.
Look, still jumping over it. He's jumped over it 7 times.
Probably still gonna
This is triggering at this point.
He's got that. He's on the move.
Oh my gosh, I can't handle this.
On sin,
Just
Kingsley.
run through it.
I'll still get
It's
left
purple,
again if
Phoenix.
that's okay.
It's purple.
Yeah, I
It's
get
not blue.
It's purple.
right now. He's there. He's there.
Come on, kill us faster, Kingsley. We got other people to look at. Do better.
Do a better job.
Do a better job of winning so far.
Watch
Just
it.
kidding. We don't know.
Fuck.
Maybe they get to Demonstone Crypt and they completely fall apart and have no idea what they're doing. Who knows?
BHB, I'm with you. We are
okay. We got it.
absolutely
He's coming.
triggered right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely
I'm not gonna
triggered.
have-
PHP, if you smash your television, I will break my entire setup right now. That's how pissed off I am.
I would love to see that.
No, I wouldn't. I just come walking
God,
back
that
on this
would be
big
expensive.
sledgehammer. Pick it up!
All right, here they go. They're into it. They're about ready.
Damn! Boss
And
down.
Boss down.
Right.
Cruising through. Love to see it. Let's jump over here to Mr.
Here,
Gator.
real quick.
Bottom of your screen, Team Amateur Bullshit. This is the good old Guardian Downcast podcast crew. As they've been sitting in the same
Here, give it
area
to me,
for a
give it to
while,
me.
this is a long
is a
slog
long
of a
encounter.
section of the raid, man.
It's very long. This first room, it is technically 2 boss encounters, but which they are on the boss. They are on the absolute boss though of this encounter. They will get to move on here in a second if they do beat
then he's got to
them.
get his super built up.
They do beat this
Let's
boss,
eliminate all the
but
ads first.
it doesn't look like they're too organized here.
Yeah, people are falling apart. We got a death going on. Looks like that first damage phase, they got about
Ready,
a quarter done. I can't remember. Is that
Okay,
like
get the ads. Just keep
hard
killing ads.
coded in where you can only do a quarter at a time, or can you
No,
plow
you
through?
can.
Shit, don't shield harpies,
The
guys.
thing here is the person with the shield there. The person with the shield needs to go and stop him from teleporting. That's actually one of the challenges that
Okay,
Bungie
let's do
devs
it.
have
Count it
initiated into this raid now. Is that if you can wipe this boss without him teleporting
I got
to
it, I
different
got it.
areas,
You guys get ready.
then
guys
you
get
can.
ready.
It's an additional pinnacle. It doesn't look
Gotcha.
like they have done that, so they are wasting
fuck.
quite a bit of
damn it.
time right
Yep.
now.
I got to get cleans.
Sounds
I gotta
like
get
he
cleans.
Gator
is
had the
marked.
shield. He's got to get his
He
cleanse
is
going.
marked.
We got this.
He
Just
is
hang in there.
cleansed.
This Gator is clean.
I don't know what they're doing at this point in time. If
Yeah,
I'm, gonna
I'm
be
still
honest with
waiting
you.
for a damage
All right,
phase to
everybody go
come
in the
through
middle?
these guys. Let's jump over here to Poop Shizzle as they are in a really fun encounter right now. Jumping all over the place, dropping bombs, shooting
This
stuff.
is one of the best encounters in this section. There is not a boss damage mechanic, which a lot of
Yeah, I'm
people
good, I'm
thought
good.
would be very not fun. Where you
Oh,
don't
it's
get this
great.
is very mechanic driven, but this is so fast and it's chaotic, and it doesn't seem like these guys are going to be too worried about it. But
No.
once you get the hang of it, it is such a fun, fast tier. Everyone can use their supers at willingly, and there's no reason to save your supers. There's a lot of ads, so if you're really
Overload in the middle.
sad about DPSing a boss, you can just do that. But yeah, it's fun.
Good quote, PHP. This is one of the best encounters
Yeah,
in this section.
In this, did I say this section?
Yeah.
I meant to say raid. This is. Hey, whatever.
You know, as
Fuck
an
you guys.
encounter, this is the best encounter that is this encounter. I agree wholeheartedly.
This is a very underused weapon that Poop Shizzle is using too. This is actually a sidearm. It's an exotic sidearm.
Sucker
But
has.
he is also creating a lot of orbs for his team using
Yes.
that. He's a setup that he's running right now that generates a whole ton of orbs for his team, and it can be very helpful.
Oh, absolutely. Especially like if you got, there's a lot of ad clear going
It's me,
on
coming to you,
in
Jake.
this great encounter in this
Oh, my
section of
God,
the
Rob.
of the
Little
game.
Ooh, Guardian
alright.
down.
Down goes
He's
Shiz.
got me.
You got it in.
Yeah,
That's
it's in,
it
it's
though.
in.
That's easy. That's easy.
Giggity.
It was nothing to these guys. It was nothing to these guys.
They don't need any help
I got
from
R2.
anyone. They got this.
Absolutely. But yeah, these raid encounters where there's no like DPS phase, I really dug this. I
It's
recently,
very odd,
yeah,
but this is my favorite raid. It's very odd. It's very different because
Alright,
there's
to
usually
the
a
middle.
boss mechanic, right? But there isn't really a boss mechanic here. It's just a real raid mechanic. Now they
Come on,
they
open
actually
the damn
just
door.
completed the encounter, but
Yep.
they got to run.
Strat.
Someone has to make it through the end of this hallway to the doors.
they got no problem. Even though there's
In
a
the
warlock
world's
in the
first-
lead, this is
Wells,
rough.
Bubbles.
In the world's first,
Goldies.
this wiped the number one.
You want me to?
The leader, this
Focusing it.
portion wiped
Well,
them,
actually, I don't have
and then they
focusing
ended up
on right
losing
now.
because of this.
Oh, rough.
Don't sweat it.
They didn't make it down there, and then Tanix.
I mean, we're the only two. Well, actually, no.
Mechatanix,
Focusing, yes, because
killed him,
the damage
which
from
was
the
not
wells.
good.
Hey,
Yes,
Gator did clear that boss. They are progressing forward now through Vault of Glass,
Wow.
looking pretty smooth here. And we do have a wipe from Kingsley Mac as they work their way through the Garden of Salvation. Phoenix brought something to the chat we did bring up earlier, but for anyone that's loaded in here, yeah, we actually find it very interesting and really cool that every team decided to start with a different raid. Everyone has a different strat. And it's going to be awesome to see how this works out for each team as they're
Couldn't have
they're
gone
going
any better,
through.
and we didn't plan
Yeah,
it.
we did not. We said do it in any order. Everyone chose something different. It's perfect.
It's perfect. It's wonderful. And Kingsley Mac, they're already on the boss, though. They may have wiped, but they are on the boss.
Yeah. Hey, give us a rundown of this boss real quick if you remember.
Oh, this boss is brutal.
It
so
is.
This boss is very tough. There are now, as you see, the platforms actually disappear. He removes the platforms, and you can't step in the white goo. Well, you can, but not for long. It kills you. So the two people will be on the platforms, and they will be rebuilding those platforms. And as the other teams are in there collecting, as you see they're rebuilding, they need to connect together to rebuild the platforms, and it can get very hectic back here.
Yeah.
A lot of damage can be thrown at you while you're doing that. Sometimes you actually do need to stand in the white goo to build the platform, so it can get
Team 2, watch
very
the
hectic.
decon.
The other two
Watch
teams
the
are
decon,
out
watch.
in the these other sections. They're collecting motes. So this is almost if you've ever played Gambit. This is almost like Gambit.
Oh, we got-
You need to go
we
and you
got
need to
the
deposit
harps.
your motes to unlock a damage phase on the boss. It gets very tough.
Yeah.
Very tough.
I remember I didn't do this raid for a long time because I watched a video of this encounter. I went, nah, not for
Yeah,
me.
hard pass.
Yeah, not doing it. Thanks.
It's very, very difficult. It can be very difficult. But
I'm full.
if you have a team that is
full,
smooth,
full.
that can throw out quick DPS on enemies and really get them going, you can get through this pretty quickly. But that's kind of the difficulty, is that there's a lot in this raid that can kill you quick.
Yeah.
Especially
And
this encounter.
just like PHP just mentioned, it's near impossible to recover. Most raid encounters, if you mess up something, there's usually a little leeway to help you get around that. And this fight is definitely one of those like, well, I messed up. Guess we just wipe it. Not worth it.
Yep. And that's the hardest part. That's kind of why we threw this raid in. It can really ruin a lot of people's raid race
Absolutely.
if you can't get it. Some of these enemies, excuse me, there is
no
a
worries.
mechanic there that some of these enemies are immune, and you have to go pick up a buff from those two teams that are going to the other sides, the right and the left side. They pick up a buff that only they can remove those shields. So while they're out there on the sides, not here, these enemies are spawning, and they have to get through that section very quickly. And then they have to bring them back in time before those enemies sacrifice themselves to the confluxes and wipe the team. So there's a lot going on.
It's
And,
crazy, man.
Yeah, it's they're doing a great job so far. It doesn't look like they've missed any motes. It doesn't look like they're wasting a lot of time. They seem to be doing a great job so far.
If you do want some really good quotes to use in your day-to-day life, LFG this raid.
LFG this raid.
100%. The shit people will say during this encounter will stick with you for the rest of your life.
You'll accidentally say it to your wife, and
it's
you
over.
won't know what's going on. It's
Game
over.
over.
You're wiped.
We do have, so Kingsley Mac is on the boss here, as we do have Shizzle rock and rolling on the boss over here in Deepstone Crypt as well.
It does look like Shizzle did die there. They have to do a lot of DPS very quickly here. They might do it. They have opted to do the old school shotgun strat. I was curious to see if they would do that.
It's working out really well. We got Kingsley Mac from Team Lumi Pants in their first damage phase. We'll see if they can catch up the damage here and who will get this first raid
They
done.
are chunking
Oh, nice damage.
the boss.
Good damage.
There we go. Looks like they are
Oh
almost neck and
my
neck for damage here.
God.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
They wiped-
great.
oh my God.
That was
is
amazing.
That is some great DPS there. They almost one-phase this boss, which is very hard to do. Very hard to do. There is a crit. There is a crit on there, and you have to hit the crit. The old strat used to be the Divinity strat, so you didn't have to hit the crit on him. So you would just use Divinity and then shoot the orb that Divinity makes, which is a crit. But they're doing the linear fusion rifle particle deconstruction, which they obviously slayed this boss.
Oh my God, yeah.
They're
They
80%
do have-
gone.
It's interesting because both these fights have a very long process before you get to the next damage phase. So it'll be
Yes,
interesting to
they
see who
do.
can get through this faster. Very long phase before you get to it.
It's a slog, and like PHP mentioned in chat, there is not much room to miss any of these spots too. You can't skip these. You can't
Ooh, Shiz
do any of
down
this part.
right before he gets his little bubble dropped in there. Or did he get it in time?
It looks like he got it in
I
time.
think he did get it in time. That is
They're
very
about
lucky.
to DPS.
This is going to have to be a big DPS phase from these guys if they're going to take the lead here.
They need to get in there very quickly.
Because
and
I
they
believe
have to,
this is the shortest raid, right? Deepstone Crypt?
Deepstone
technically?
Crypt should be the fastest raid. Yes.
Yep.
You should be able to do this with a very, very good team in about 35 to 45 minutes. So it looks like they're getting there. They're up about 35 minutes in, so they're doing a great job still. They're in the mechanic where you can't damage him anymore, but then he goes and he runs around. So this is the very end,
I got it.
and it looks like they might get it.
This is a great damage phase coming in for these guys.
Get it behind you.
They're kind of struggling on DPS here. He is
I
about
think
to teleport
everyone's
for
got
the
those
last time.
shotguns. Yep.
They might
Couple shots in.
wipe here.
Seems they need more.
This is rough,
They
man.
actually might wipe here.
Shiz just shotgunning until not firing until he gets close. That's a lot of DPS going down the hole, man.
I
Use a
don't
different
know if
weapon
they're
while
gonna-
you're running up. This is going to be very close if they get this. I'm
This
going to turn
is-
their volume on.
This is it.
This
They
is
got
top
him.
right corner. There it is, ladies and
They
gentlemen.
got him.
Orange,
Poop
orange,
Shizzle
come on.
team, the dogs, with their Deep Stone Crypt. Very close
35
here.
minutes.
He's dead.
They got to loot that
Loot the
chest.
Just looted.
Boom, there we go.
Excellent.
Our first raid done of the
All right,
night.
chest looted.
Poop
What's
Shizzle,
down
top
here?
right corner, the dogs, getting their Deep Stone Crypt
Screen
done.
cap the final.
That's very good, but also if you think about it, they could take a lot longer on Garden of Salvation than Kingsley Mac's team is.
Absolutely.
They are still in that warm-up section before the DPS, and
I can
it's
access
getting
it, that
pretty
counts.
long
Let's just get out of
here.
There we go. We do have that green check mark next to Deep Stone Crypt for the dogs. As they're flying through to get to their next raid, let's jump back over here to Kingsley's. They're almost done with this fight here, and then we'll drop back down to Gator as they're nearing the very end as well. All three teams almost done with their first raid, and we'll see. This is the moment where you see which order was the best choice.
Yep, we're about to start finding out which one went better because it depends on what they go second. If Shizzle's team is going to go Garden of Salvation, then really fly through a Vault of Glass at the end, or if they're going to do Garden of Salvation last, it's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm ready.
And I'm looking at like
Angelic's right here.
everyone was really worried about how this would time out, but seeing how most people are gonna get their first raid done in maybe
Kingsley
the
is
first
down.
40 minutes, like
On the
they're
damage
plowing.
phase,
Oh, Kingsley Mac,
this could be tough.
Watch out.
host of the Guardian Hub, dying on this. Wow.
They need to get closer. Sakura,
Come on, guys, get up there. Everyone's in a different spot. What are they gonna do?
They got the damage phase. I think they got to it. I think they might have gotten to it.
Oh, that thing over.
They got to it. Oh,
Here we go.
They
Come
got
on.
lucky.
Come on.
They're gonna
That's-
wipe this boss now with their DPS. They're gonna wipe. Okay, so they got it. They
There we
almost
go.
wiped
Woo!
there. That could have been a lot of time down.
Flung up into the
They
sky.
were. That could have
Yeah,
been a lot of time
PHP,
lost.
I'm 100% with you. Doing Garden of Salvation first, get it out of the way, so you can just cruise the rest of the night. I really do think that's a great strat.
That's
We're
the
gonna see
order
how
I
this
would have
works.
gone in too.
Yeah.
I would have gone. Vault
looks
of-
like-
On trials there, yeah.
Shiz going Vault of Glass second.
Trying
Is
to
that what
get
I'm
the
seeing?
passage of
Vault of
World's
Glass
Fallen.
second. Yes, they are.
Right on
No,
time,
they
right?
are in Garden of Salvation.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
They're in the Garden of Salvation, so it looks
They
like
were
they're
in
about
one
to-
spot that looked the exact same when I
Yes,
glanced
they
over at it.
were.
Did they loot that
Good
chest yet?
tricky.
Where's that chest at, Kingsley?
They just looted
There it
it.
is.
Good.
Gotcha.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Good.
All right, let me
So
go.
that's
update
really,
that page.
really good for them. That is honestly a very good time. 38 minutes for that raid is not bad
And
at
they were
all.
worried. I was
That-
talking to Kingsley, and he's like, I think the best we can do is like
This.
maybe
that,
45 at the
that,
best.
that. Ready.
That's what I assume a lot of people are going to be at 45 minutes, but
Yep.
they got a 38-minute run there. They didn't wipe on that boss, so that was very important for them to not wipe on that DPS phase. So something for them to keep in mind as they're going. They might have a little bit of time to relax, not relax at the end, but take
That
their
was good.
time because they may have done
No,
it
they're already finished. DS.
on that raid, that boss finish there
Stone.
so fast. Kingsley Mac, they are, so they're, what are they running into? They're Team Kingsley Mac, Team Loomy Pants. So they are going to run into, it looks like they're setting, oh, he's still on Telesto. A sword. So it looks like they might be doing Vault of Glass next.
Very. So just cruise to the end with a quick Deep Stone Crypt if it works through.
Yeah.
All right, let's
That is
stick
very
here.
smart. That's also smart too, because Deep Stone
right,
Crypt
all right.
can be
Fresh run.
very fast.
Oh, yeah.
You can one phase that boss.
Especially for that team, because they've run that raid so
Use a
many
sword.
times.
Their raid work really good.
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to stick here for a while with Gator to see if he can get this Vault of Glass done and catch up to where everyone else has gotten their
Lumi
first
Pants already
raid of
has
the
one
night
raid under
done.
their belt. Yeah, he's got it checked off.
Very interesting. It looks like
Oh,
they
they did
they
go
might
around.
they wiped on the boss phase here.
All right, we got this. Come on.
There you go. We got a good, nice
Not
little pep
over
talk
toes,
coming in
yeah.
from Gator. And PHP, I now also have a random Taco Bell craving.
take
Thank
right
you.
with Benny.
Although mine is not random, it's because of you. You're the best. Thanks.
Yeah, they also ran scrimmages.
All right,
and
they're starting
run
it up
probably
quick.
5 times more raids than we do.
They're on
At
Atheon.
least me, anyway. They're raid sweats. Let's put them in a PvP. I'm ready for that PvP tournament that Fud's going to put on.
You
Yeah.
hate to hear it.
Gator, I don't know how to break this to you, but Destiny PvP is awful, and that will never happen.
Destiny PvP is not in a good spot.
It
right now.
is not great. Will not be doing that.
fair.
But yeah, no, PHP 100. Let's take an extra moment for Kingsley Mac. This is top left Lumi Pants with that 38-minute Garden of Salvation clear.
Yeah, that's okay.
That is incredible.
What the first damage phase they had was insane, and I think that they may win out overall because of their first raid. They chose Garden of Salvation, and I guess it all does depend on how fast the other teams can do Garden of Salvation. But to be that fast, I mean,
That's going to be a hard time to beat for Garden.
35 minutes is very, very, very fast.
And we got to remember, on top of that, they almost one-phased that one boss encounter. And if they'd done that, that could have been a
got
30-minute clear.
Worry about
And they'd
those.
already be 8
Yes.
minutes into the next raid.
Absolutely, they almost one-phased both the
Yeah.
last two bosses, which
That'd
was
have been
very
insane.
surprising. Yeah, that was very surprising.
But again, this is a team that nonstop, they raid every
good.
single night, it feels like. These guys have all these under their belt 100-fold. So with this is it's awesome to see, but not surprised.
Benny, you going in
Yes,
first?
yes,
Benny?
agreed.
It's fun to watch.
Very,
Go ahead, okay.
very curious strategy that they have going on here with 4 people at the
Benny's right there.
at the end. They're relying on 2 people to. Wow, they're doing it. They're slaying. This is crazy.
All right, let's run. Since you've been able to run everyone through and you're doing a great job, how does this encounter work for Gator here? The very end here of Vault of Glass, as they're
The
trying to
very
play
end of Vault
catch
of
up
Glass,
here.
So this does seem to actually not even be the Atheon checkpoint. So they don't even have the final boss checkpoint. You face a couple different bosses in each of these rooms. That's kind of the thing of Vault of Glass. But this is a section that you are keeping those portals open so that someone can go back and forth with a shield to kill someone that is immune if you don't have that shield. So they are trying to go back and forth. They're trying to keep those portals open to allow that shield guy to come out, drop his shield, so another person can go in and unimmunize. I guess if that's a weird word to say.
It works, yeah.
Hey, help with this
I think
Minotaur.
that works though.
I'm gonna refill
But then
my
there are
drink.
also
Never mind, I
overloads,
got
and
him,
so
I got
your loadout has to be specific.
I'm on Venus.
Oh, I don't know if he's gonna get him here. He got him. Okay. So he got him with that overload there. You see that can be very tough if you don't have
You
the right
going in, Hazel?
loadout
Or am I?
for this section because overloads
All right.
you can't stun them unless you have an overload mod on your arms, your gauntlet. So what they did it looks like they're going to be fine. I think they wiped here though because this has also a very low tolerance for
Yeah, I need help with
for
this Minotaur if you got a
failure.
sword, Benny.
If one person dies inside or the person that's holding the relic dies inside, it can get pretty tough to come back from that. But it does look like they're going to get it. They seem to be doing okay.
Got him
But
right.
that's the whole encounter really, is trying to make sure that everyone that those gates, those portals stay open so that they can go back and forth. But it can get wiped pretty quickly.
Clear Knight, you should do a shot for every raid clear or wipe. Ouch.
No, that wasn't even a thought going into this.
yeah. Don't worry. I have been not. I'm drinking the whole
All right, what-
way.
If
Just
you
wait.
look,
We got
they just
3
wiped.
hours of this, and
Something
we're
we
going to
need
be
to
drinking the
move around, are we
whole
good, or-
time.
Yes, we
It's
are.
gonna get good. Don't you worry. They did get that wipe here. Yeah, it looks like Shiz did also go down here with his first
I will
wipe.
be in charge of Gatekeeper from now on.
And they're doing Garden,
All
right?
the
Yeah,
time.
Garden.
I'll watch the middle.
We thought
Benny,
this
you're
was
gonna-
going to happen on
When you go
Garden,
in,
but
we're
it
just gonna
didn't
have to
happen
team
on
up to do that.
Team Lumi
Minotaur.
Pants. They flew through this
You
section.
know what? I'll put a damn sword on.
The dogs are doing okay though.
Yeah, I think they're doing great.
They're already they're already in the raid. They're doing pretty good.
Shit. I don't
They're
even
getting close to
have
that boss fight. We'll see how. I'm very interested, actually, since we saw we saw Lumi Pants kind of lay the bar for how Garden can go. And so I'm very interested to see how the dogs match up with that, and maybe they get one phase damage, you know?
If they get if they can one phase, this saves a lot of time. This takes a long time to run the moats to the end and go through all the encounters. They're not quite at the boss encounter yet.
Correct.
But this takes a long time too, this section. But that boss phase, I'm interested to see how good a DPS they have on this boss, considering how Lumi Pants did.
All right, just for fun here, real quick. So Kingsley Mac, they're going through Vaulted Glass, right?
Yes.
What do we do if Kingsley catches up to Gator?
All right, let's go.
That's something we gotta have a conversation about.
Do we though?
Yeah, absolutely. What happens if Kingsley catches up to Gator here?
The way they're going, when Kingsley Mac's team catches up to Gator. I don't know. It does seem like they have the strats. They have the loadout. This team is a very good team. They're very good at what they're doing.
Very good team.
And it
This
doesn't
is the
even
bar
seem
for
like
the
they're
future.
communicating a lot, which is what tells me that they do this a lot. That they're just kind of on autopilot doing these raids.
Okay, I'll give clear this one. If Kingsley Match catches up to Gator, I'll take a shot.
Wow.
I'll take a
I don't
shot
have
for
any
that.
liquor with me, but I will finish.
Okay,
My
let's do.
selfie.
Yeah, absolutely, let's do that, man.
This raid
I think
done.
we're not doing the
Gator.
in a regular tournament. If they get a win like that, catches up to you fast. The last time me and Cheesy did one of these together, we took 22 shots by the end of the night.
22 shots.
22 shots, yeah. So
Each, not like together.
yeah,
Ooh, but
each.
each. That was
So,
not a fun 48 hours.
I'll take
afterwards.
one if Kingsley catches up. This will be good.
I got the.
When we get to this damage phase for Shiz, I think I'll switch the audio over to there.
Okay, that's
Adavari, I'm
Probably a good
100%
idea.
down for some drunk Valheim later. Absolutely.
Drunk Valheim.
I've got so much housekeeping to do over there. I transferred everything over to the new server, and my house is a fucking just disaster. It's like you actually moved. There's just boxes piled everywhere and shit everywhere. I've got to organize. It's crazy, man.
Oh, that's glorious. Who are we watching? Who are we listening to? Right
We're
now?
still here on Gator as they're getting through
Gator.
this encounter here, and then I'll switch over here to Shiz once they start the actual boss phase.
Got it. I'm not sure what part is going bad for them because it doesn't seem like
Venus, I'm
Gator
going in- I'm
is
going in to help.
struggling at
Yeah,
all
they seem to be
in
like
these sections.
very smoothly going through these areas, and then they keep resetting. So I don't know what's going on.
It does seem like they're struggling on the inside at doing the DPS and getting the immune phase, getting the immune shield off of the I guess you say mini
We need to
bosses
open,
in here.
Venus up.
I
I don't think anybody's out there getting
but
it.
they are. They're gonna wipe now. Nobody
Okay.
is
As
on
soon as
the
I come
Venus
out, I'll
portal,
open
which
ads.
is one of the main important things to keep those portals open.
got
But
Sure.
yep, that's
a
GG's
wipe.
right there.
That's a wipe right there. They should jump off the map.
You hate to see
They
it, ladies
should
and
jump
gentlemen.
off the map.
But the seat we're
Save some
sitting
time.
in, we love to see it.
We love bad strats. Let's go.
Hashtag content. Here we go.
Yo!
Here, give me the
Run
round. Give me the
down
round. I
and
got it.
just kill yourself. Hey, portal's open. They've come back out the other
They
side.
actually
Got
did
everything.
it.
Oh
Sure,
my
got it.
God,
Got it.
Cheesy! What did you expect there? Not
cover,
that.
Ronan.
Do you
Cover.
believe in miracles? Yes.
I did
Yeah,
not
yeah.
expect them to be able to do that. To be honest with you,
I'm with you. I'm with you.
they are. What a comeback!
Beautiful, man.
Can
comeback
one
story.
person just
Kim
go back
Kardashian.
and forth? Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
I really would love to hear all the because Gator is a
coming.
very
Oh,
calm
I don't
guy.
have a token.
So I would
He
love
is.
if the rest of his team the whole time was just like, "Oh my God, it's all falling apart! Holy shit, save me!" But we don't
It'd be
know.
such a. It would be classic. Now they are kind of struggling a little bit with this boss. I think there are 2 bosses up. Yep, he got his health back.
You know, and something I really want to point out for this team is,
I
you
don't
know,
have
like
a, thing.
Shiz
Shit.
team is stacked with people he raids with all the time, right? Kingsley
Yes.
Mac's team
All right,
is
what are we-
stacked
what are
with
we
people he
missing
raids
here?
all the time. Gator
Every
did the
raid.
nice old, like, reached out to his podcast community and was like, hey, this is something I'm doing. Who wants to join me? And so a lot of these guys I don't think have ever actually played together before
Probably
tonight.
not.
So,
That's always fun though.
Yeah.
That's always a different. We knew we were gonna get some try hard teams in here.
All
Oh,
right,
yeah.
inhale, take a deep breath. Hold it.
We knew we were gonna get one or two not
out.
try hard teams.
Exactly. And, you know, and again, we're just listening here. You know, Gator's not upset at all. He goes, hey, everyone, let's just
Let's hit restart.
take a
Let's
deep
do it
breath.
again.
We're reset. It's a whole new run. Let's
We're gonna
just do
finish
this.
Son of a bitch.
This is why we love Gator. by the way.
Absolutely.
This is why we love Gator.
It's
Gator's
gonna be
great. Gator's calm. He's soothing. Let him put you to
Alright.
sleep with the smooth sounds of Gator on K Gator. 92.1 KGATR.
Yeah.
I would love if he did that, to be honest with you.
That'd be
That would
amazing.
be good.
Oh, have you been able to use my recording of Go the Fuck to Sleep yet?
Go the fuck to sleep. That was too funny. Oh my god.
I had to re-record it like 3 times because I kept
overrated.
laughing. Because I was like, I can't believe I'm doing this right now. This is amazing.
It might be 2
Already got
a.m.,
him.
but I am
I'm
still
doing
recording.
this, yeah. My wife was like, why aren't you coming to bed? I'm like, I've got to record Go the Fuck to Sleep for Cheesy.
right, let's
Do
get
you
this.
mind?
Benny, you got that? Okay.
It was too funny. That was such a fun night.
Oh, God, dude. That was one of the best streams ever.
Yeah, that was good. Those
That was a
1
good
a.m.
time.
My internet went out. Now I have to fix it.
Risen Phoenix,
Not
the
fun.
teams are hard, and so am I. Words to live by. Make a t-shirt. Let's go. He shirt, she shirt.
He shirt, she shirt. Team Shiz is going to take the win from Gray here. They have some stiff competition.
Yeah. You know, some people say Garden of Salvation's a throbbing hard time, you know?
Team Lumi Pants is doing well.
Absolutely.
Very well.
How far in here? Yep. We're still. Are they on that first section of this encounter? Or are they on the boss phase yet? I've just barely looked up.
Who? The dogs
Lumi
or
Pants.
Lumi Pants?
Lumi Pants.
Lumi Pants?
They're on the
They
first
are-
section, right?
Yes, they're on the first section of this encounter. So they're not on the boss phase
We
yet.
need someone to help with Praetorian over on Venus side.
There you go.
don't have
Shiz
any
getting a
overload
lot
stuff.
of air up there on the dog side. Quickly switching
Yeah,
over to
overload
Solar,
that, yeah.
moving a bunch of things around as he falls to the ground. Mid-fight, I'd like to point out right now, and progressing forward,
it,
they're
we
ready to
got
go.
He is trying hard.
He is.
Is on try. He is changing his gear, his supers. He knows what he's doing. I will
Getting up
admit.
close and
Yeah,
personal,
Joker.
not doing any damage to that Vex right there, but, you know, that's all right.
Things happen.
Things do indeed happen.
He has missed a couple of shots. So far.
Gator looks like they have progressed a little further than they did
Praetorian
last
on,
time
Venus side.
on this section here. So I'm very excited to see if this could possibly be the clear from them and get them up on the board.
Good job,
They're
good job,
only,
thank
I
you.
mean, they're
Does
really not that far
seem-
behind.
No, they're not that far behind.
it.
I mean, they
Hand it to
could.
me.
They could go
Oh,
pretty
Hazer
quickly.
going.
I don't know how Garden is going to do with a team that
Are
has
you going,
never
Hazer?
played together
I got
before,
it. Yep,
but
I got it. Let's go.
it could still be fun.
Yeah, maybe that's the raid that they just go, oh yeah, this is no problem, and just fly through it, you know?
Fly through. You know,
You
maybe
never
these
know.
guys are all individual Garden experts.
Because something we've learned a lot doing these kind of events, especially me, is during the Apex ones.
Got it. Yep. I'm dead.
You'd
Take me up
have
first.
teams that struggled
Don't
hard
die,
Yes.
don't die, don't
the
die.
first hour, and then the second hour the map would
on, I'll get you,
change, and suddenly they just went whoosh, and got second place.
Yes.
And it's just you never know what clicks for certain
God damn it.
people,
I got
and I'm
the
excited to
control
see how
God
this
damn
turns
it, we
around
both
for
died
different
on-
teams.
We both died on right side.
This is going to be tough. This
That was
is
a
going to
close
be
one.
very tough. They just wiped. Ouch.
I am going to
Ouch,
turn
ouch,
the audio
ouch.
on. We're just going to leave Gator there to wallow in his experiences. And jump over here to Poop Shizzle as they are on this boss. We're very expectant to see can they one phase this and do a faster time of Garden than Kingsley Mac
This
did
is going to
in
be
Team
an
Lumi
interesting
Pants.
one for them.
Watching
If they don't one phase this boss,
Looks like
they're
Tumblr.
going to have to one phase the actual boss, which is very hard to do.
Yes.
That boss, you
left.
just you can mess up on that boss so easily. That boss encounter. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they do.
Yeah, and they had a really clean run of Deepstone Crypt. So
They
we're going
did.
to have to see how Kingsley does when he gets to that. It's very interesting to see how these two teams are going to stack up between these raids together. I'm excited.
It gives it a lot of interesting things to talk about for us.
Yes.
With them not doing the same raids as quick, in the same order as everyone else. It leaves some speculation, which is very interesting. The organization of these teams are pretty great. These two teams are pretty great.
To the right of
with the third one can wallow in their own disgust, but it's very interesting to see what they're going to do and how they're going to do on this DPS phase.
Yeah,
Looks like
absolutely,
he is
man.
going
Like, part of me
opposite
wanted
somewhere.
them all to do the same raid so we could get a definitive, like, they won first this raid and they finished this. But
this
like
is
you
Shiz
said,
grabbing.
having these focal points to talk about in what we're doing here casting, having them all do different things is just so perfect for this.
Yes, it's top tier content,
Outside.
right?
Yeah.
It makes it so much more interesting. They're on the boss DPS phase right now, so they're about to DPS.
Follow
Here
me.
we go.
That was fast. That was very fast. This team does know what they're doing. I will admit.
Yeah, they got to this phase
They know what they're
quickly.
doing. They've
Here
got
we
their
go.
well. They've got their bubble. They are.
Here we
Here we go.
Let's
Here we
rock
go.
and roll. Let's see. Do they one phase this? And that will absolutely push them ahead of Kingsley Mac in this scenario here.
So there they go. They've got.
Watch that health pool go down. No, I don't
that
think it's
health
going
pool
down
is-
as
I don't.
fast.
They're not going to one phase.
No. I think they might be on par, though. That looks pretty consistent.
Pretty close, but they
That's right.
they didn't one phase, so they didn't
good.
gain
We're
any time. So now they're going to be relying on that boss encounter to not wipe. They can't wipe now.
Yep, exactly.
They cannot wipe at all. They're gonna lose too much time if they wipe.
Minotaur.
They have to make this flawless and get to that last boss. And like you said, flawless run there, and that'll keep them ahead. But these two teams right now are absolutely who we're looking at. The top two at the top of the list, the Dogs and Lumi Pants, are neck and neck currently.
It's
Yes.
your pickup now.
Because they didn't do the same amount of DPS as Team Lumi Pants doesn't mean that they're going to be any slower. There's still that same
Minotaur
amount
and
of
Shiz.
build up for the boss phase, and the minimum amount of DPS that they didn't get here can be made up so quickly with
Is that
some
your
of
second
these
set, right?
heavy
Oh,
weapons.
yeah,
So it's not going to be
absolutely.
it's not going to be a big deal. They're not going to lose seconds at best.
Yeah, it's still going
which
to be a
is
very
not a
quick
big
second
deal.
phase. Like you
Yes,
said, yeah,
very
seconds
quick.
at best. This is as long as they do.
On jump.
Because
Tumbler,
Kingsley, they kind
Tumbler.
of had a couple moments on that last boss. It took a little
Right.
while, but that damage
Yes.
phase is great. So if Shiz's
The damage
team
phase
can
was
just
Rob.
fly through that, we'll be golden.
I felt
Yep.
them back there.
It looks like they're so organized on this phase. I don't hear a lot of them talking, which
No,
is so
this is just
interesting
laughter.
to me.
There's no words. It's just someone will make a random comment and someone laughs, and then they're in the next
Yeah.
phase. It's
Good
crazy.
raid.
Your mic
I
was
love
cutting
it.
out, Tross.
I love it. I think it's great.
Clear Night. That's actually something very, very interesting because this
Ooh,
is
don't pick
something
those up.
for some people. A lot of people don't realize. For some reason, a lot of people don't
shit's
realize this about
loaded.
Cheesy. Is he's actually really good at everything you want him to do. People just assume
But-
he's a big
To the
dumb
left of
idiot,
Tumblr.
which I understand. Like I've had that thought so many times.
I have that thought on a daily basis, and I'm talking about myself.
Yeah,
Get out of
No,
here.
Cheesy is so
Get
good
out
at
of
this.
here.
It is what it is.
It's fun. Some people have it,
Shiz
man.
can
And you
grab.
have it, and it is so fun to do this with you.
All right, Shiz can grab
You
this.
just wonder. I can't wait. I can't wait to see these two teams on their last raid to
Yes.
see which
And
one
it's
is
gonna
best.
be different last raids.
It's gonna be awesome.
I can't wait. We're gonna watch one
I
team
can't
trying to
wait.
fly through Vault, and one team
Yeah.
trying to
Inside,
fly
inside,
through
inside.
Deep Stone Crypt.
I think he's gonna
And
go-
both raids, theoretically, if you do
cross.
everything
Yeah, we gotta
perfect,
cross.
could take about the same time. This
it
is
could.
a great
it
run.
really could. It
Yeah,
really
it should
could.
be
It's
final.
gonna. Oh man! Now look at Shizzle run through his orbs. Come on, Kingsley.
Yes! Shiz is the MVP right there. Just for
MVP.
picking up
He ran
his
through his orb. He picked up his
damn
Ingram.
engrams, yeah.
Learn it. Learn it.
Oh my god.
So this is interesting.
We've already
Here we go.
established
This
that we
is-
have to shit on Cheesy. Ignore the fact he's doing a fantastic job. Don't backpedal. Hashtag
No
Cheesy
backpedaling.
sucks.
I'm actually okay with that hashtag. So
hey,
they are gonna.
Cheesy, we should get a shot ready because Kingsley's almost neck and neck with Gator right
God.
now. They're almost there.
Let me fill up.
And to the
They've
right.
almost done it, dude. Kingsley Mac. We're 1 minute away from being an hour in, and he's almost got 2 of these raids
go
done
through the
already.
portal for an extra 5 minutes.
This is unbelievable.
subtraction
Team Louis
going on.
Pants they're
Well,
actually flying. They're
The funny thing
actually
is
flying through these raids.
Kingsley was the first, the major chalker of there's no way this is possible. He was the first person
in
to
3
say,
hours.
yeah,
They did their first one. They did the
I
hardest raid
know.
in
That's what I'm
30
laughing
minutes.
about. He was the one that was adamant. There's no way you can do this. There's no way. Why would
He
you even
was
bother?
the first one that came into
It's
the channel
where it
and
comes out.
into the
It's the
Discord. Was like,
opposite of that
so
other
what if
portal.
we just don't finish? Or we just what happens there?
Yeah, like
Look
come
at
on.
them. What do they? What do they mean?
We're gonna finish this event 4 hours before we wanted to.
This is an hour and a half long stream. What the hell, Kingsley?
We
need
gave everyone
content.
3 hours because everyone complained about how hard it would be.
Jake, you gonna ride the
And
windmill?
Kings is gonna have it all done in an hour and a half.
I'll be the slow
They're gonna
and
finish
steady,
their
but-
section in an hour and a half.
God, that hurt.
This is unbelievable to me. They're flying through this raid.
We have 3 hours.
Uh-oh.
At some point, it's just gonna turn into all of us watching Gator.
I think so. I
I
think
don't
we're
mean
just
to
gonna
alarm you, but our
become
team is
cheerleaders at
having-
the end,
Yeah, exactly.
which is fine.
I'm
I am a good
A-okay with it.
cheerleader.
You are a great cheerleader. I've seen how high those legs can go, man.
Mm-hmm. You know, I do stretches every once in a while.
Yeah, I did stretches
Yeah, I
before
have
we
to.
started. You saw that.
Struggling.
I did. I did actually. That was kind of cute.
I definitely didn't trip and fall on the floor.
No, you can't prove it. No one was recording.
Nope, absolutely.
Even if I wanted to prove it, I can't.
I'm going to turn on, it's been a hot minute, we're going to turn on Kingsley Max audio here as they're progressing here very, very quickly
Yeah, the portal's
through
down.
Vaulta class.
So that's
Kingsley, they're flying.
It's insane.
They have the strats.
all right, sucker.
Oh man, it's just so interesting to see the difference between this team and Hodgepodge team put together, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
All right, I need.
It's
the
what you'd
efficiency
expect
is
to
wild.
see. Yeah.
Oh, he's not there yet.
You have a team that literally raids every night together and a team that half of them have never played together. It's
Yeah,
what you'd expect to see.
It is what you like to see, but that's also kind of a little microcosm of LFG by itself.
What are you doing? You're dropping it? Yep. Drop it.
LFG's awful. I hate LFG.
I got my first Leviathan clear using LFG.
Gatekeep in middle.
It was great.
Nice
So
game.
this is actually a fun story. I'm going to tell it. Why not?
Man.
So
Go ahead,
I've been
tell it.
trying. So Leviathan, the very first raid of D2 raid come out. I wasn't a big raider in D1. I'd done all the raids, but I kind of did them all like once or twice. And I was like, yeah, this is kind of cool. But I really wanted to get into the raid scene in D2 because that's when I discovered that like the whole community existed, and I actually had friends that played the game and everything. Shiz failed his jump puzzle. I just want to throw that out there. But
Sucks to suck.
so I'd just been what was it 100.io.
Yes.
I'd found that about, so I
100.io.
kept getting to these groups, and we'd get to Callus, and it just wouldn't happen right.
Ugh.
And so we went on vacation to go visit my my wife's grandma and stuff over in another state. So I took this tiny little computer monitor. This is back when I played on the PS4 still. I brought my PlayStation, this tiny little monitor, and so I'm sitting in the living room of her grandma's house on an air mattress with this tiny monitor sitting on top of my PS4. We'd gone to the grocery store, and I'd looked up LFG groups that night. I was like, I want this clear. And so like I'm sitting there shopping, and I'm like, oh, here's a thing. I sign up for it, sit down, and we got my first Leviathan clear, my first D2 raid clear, sitting on an air mattress in the middle of Utah on a tiny
That's
little monitor sitting on a
awesome.
PlayStation. It was so
I
cool.
love it.
It was so
cool. That is a fun. That is a very unique. Not a unique for everyone else, but for people that are currently like in this raid race, that's a very unique experience that probably a lot of people haven't ever had.
Oh yeah. Oh god, I'll never forget that. It's one of my favorite things.
Very interesting.
Look at this guy that just wasn't used to, like, everyone knows. I'm a flirty guy with other dudes, right?
A little bit.
Yeah. So I would make
love
comments the whole raid, and I made it my ringtone for a while, where he would just be like, "What the fuck?" Like really high pitched the whole raid. It was so great.
So Kingsley's team has in fact passed Gator's team.
Did they beat the
I
raid?
can't remember if I was still doing Smash.
No.
or Bubble.
Oh, okay.
But they are on the
I
same.
did
I guess they
smash
haven't
it
technically
overall.
passed them, but they are on the same
And
Here we
the
go.
same
So
spot.
far, right?
They have
So
tied them at
that's
least.
again. Okay. Just to make sure.
It is ready.
Woo!
Lumi's ready.
They have tied them. They're in the same encounter. They're both on Atheon. Kingsley's team is flying through these raids. This is actually blowing my mind.
We do have Shiz on this final encounter, though. We're going to see this catch up right.
Ooh,
They're neck and
yes.
neck here. They're both, once again, doing a final encounter at the exact same time. This is so great.
Outstanding.
I'm loving every second of this.
You reckon, Bubble?
I mean, Shiz's team, they're not inexperienced either. They know what they're doing.
Yep.
So I'm just curious to see if anyone will make a mistake on the team and see, because this team, I mean, this raid hasn't been run for so long for a lot of people.
Yeah. And again, like we've mentioned a few times, that's exactly why we put it on the list for tonight. Is it's not everyone's favorite, and that for that reason we knew not a lot of people ran it. But everyone is running Deep Stone 100 times and Vaulted Glass a million times. We wanted to throw a wrench in there to make, like, you got to put a handicap of some sort in there. And so far, Garden has not been the handicap we thought it'd be.
It's unbelievable to me. Oh no, Shizzle's gonna die. He died.
Oh my God, Shiz, be better.
They got the res though. They can easily save this.
All right, now we're watching. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled here. We've got the audio coming in from Lumi Pants right now. But I'll keep my eye on Lumi Pants and Gator as they're both on the same section here. And let's see if Gator can get this first raid finally down under their belt here. Because I'm very interested to see what they do next. Do they go for Deep Stone to try to get 2 raids under their belt? Or do they jump to Garden and struggle bust their way through?
We'll see. We will see. If I were them, I would jump to Deep Stone Crypt to try to get 2 and see what's going on. They might just be stuck if they don't.
Oh, yeah, Adavari. Dogs was super rough in Leviathan before everyone knew what to do. Dude, Leviathan's one of my favorite raids. I fucking love Leviathan so much. And the fact it's gone pisses me off to no end.
No end.
I can't
Leviathan
begin
was
to tell
fun.
you.
I enjoyed Leviathan.
Leviathan was my ultimate, like, I'd meet someone new in Destiny, and, like, we'd all just get together and run Leviathan that week just to chat and plow through, you know? Like, that was my social raid.
It doesn't look like... It doesn't look like Team Kingsley Mac is even going to get 50%.
Yeah, this is a rough damage phase.
This is a very rough damage phase. Now...
Someone took it out.
Oh, we're watching. We do have
squad
Gator on the exact same damage phase right now. We'll see how this stacks up.
It's okay then.
They are at 50%, though. This could be done in 2 damage phases for Kingsley, though.
They are at 50%. They could easily do more than 50% damage on this. I'm surprised they're only at 50%, to be honest with you.
Yeah, absolutely. With how we've seen them perform tonight, I 100% agree.
This is very interesting. But
You get some special ammo.
it doesn't matter. I mean, if they got 80% this first time and then they still finish it in round 2, there's no difference than getting it right now compared to next.
Yeah, absolutely.
2 phases is still 2 phases.
We do have Shiz almost up to this damage phase on his last boss here as well. We'll see how this compares
They're calling
to
from
Kingsley
light
Mac.
side.
On Mars.
They're on the DPS, so let's see how they do.
Yeah, I'm going to turn the audio on for Poop Shizzle here. Here we go. Let's get this damage phase and see how they compare.
Ooh, someone died. Resin.
Here we go. Watch that bar go down pretty fast.
Resin.
There we go. Will they pass 50%?
Yeah.
That's a rough
This
damage
is-
phase for these guys.
It's a rough damage phase.
They're definitely going to lose a little time here as Kingsley Mac is almost
Yeah, I
done
don't know what
with
happened,
his
but
second
somebody
raid
hit
of the
him with
night.
something that cleared both portals. We can't do that.
This is very interesting.
opened
So
up
they
both portals, that's why we are
Poop
where we are.
Shizzle's
We're gonna have to
squad
build
did
whenever
mess
he's
up
done.
a
We don't have time
little
to
bit.
build
They
for this
broke
right
both
now.
portals on
We'll
the
start
boss. So
with
if you look
front
at the boss, if
red.
Shizzle would look at the boss, you can see there's something on his left,
Front
his
red
right
whenever we get a
leg,
chance.
and his left shoulder. Those open portals which send the other 2
Yeah,
teams
I don't know
in
what
to get
somebody hit
those
him with, but
moats.
it popped both
They
his
messed up
portals.
and got both portals open when they shouldn't have.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that kind of messed up. Now that's not a mess up that is going to cause a wipe. That
No,
can
for
so
sure.
easily happen in this raid, but they did lose a lot of DPS because of it.
They have to have a very strong
Watch that.
next phase to get through this.
All right.
Because again, and PHP
Just
brings up a good
fire it
question.
up right now.
He says
Jake.
Lumi Pants obviously
Rob,
already
clear red.
win because they have the shortest raid left to do. I would say, depending
fire
on
up
because
red.
how we're watching Kingsley Mac plow through Vaulted Glass,
Oh, he's
and that's what
shooting me.
Shizzle have left. I think both raids
Turn
could
it
be
off,
about
please.
the same length of time. So they're still technically neck and neck right now.
Deep Stone Crypt is a very fast raid. It is, but
Okay.
if
We're gonna have
they're
some
not
extra
organized
blue.
and
Yeah,
they
just
could wipe on the boss phase. I mean,
Jake.
if
It's okay.
Red.
If they're gonna do they should do the 4 bomb strategy. And if they do that,
Come out to me.
and they that might cause a wipe. That's very easily
Yeah.
known to cause wipes. If that happens, that opens up some time. But so far, what
that's
we've
actually good for
seen,
blue. That's
so
good.
far what we've seen is a pretty flawless run
Team 2,
from
you gotta
them.
go.
Absolutely. And we're still looking. Lumi Pants
Now-
is very close to having a 20-minute Volta Glass run.
Now they would have had a 20-minute Volta Glass, but they're gonna have to 3-phase.
All right.
Kingsley? No, this is a 2-phaser for sure.
That was their first phase DPS.
All right. We're
Yeah.
running out of
Right?
space
Or
here.
did I
never
miss
mind.
a
I thought
phase?
that was their second phase.
Sacrifice.
I might have missed a
pretty sure.
phase. I was
Yeah,
watching
I'm pretty sure
Shiz.
that's their second phase. So they're 3-phasing Atheon, which is surprising.
Yeah, there's already been
I
sacrifices
think
on
they
red.
do too, PHP. I truly think they do too.
Yeah. You might be onto something here. Yeah, Shiz is. They're gonna have to really
Either that
kick
or
it into
wipe
high
and try it
gear if
over.
they're gonna get this.
Up to you
But
guys.
Kingsley Mac is looking like very strong for this.
Uh-oh.
No, fuck it.
Another
Shizzle's team,
death
I
coming
think-
down. They might go
I
for a
think
wipe.
Shizzle's team is going to be wiping.
That's a lot of time right there, man. Unless something horribly wrong happens to Kingsley's
the
team,
well and bubble
Lumi
weren't in
Pants.
place,
This is
and-
this
and
could be in
we
the
were a
bag
little
for
slow
them.
to start it up, and somebody, I don't know who, and
That's
I'm not, trying to
not
point
good.
fingers, but something.
With how Team Lumi Pants has been rating,
Middle, close up.
I don't see how they don't win.
Ooh, I'm gonna turn on the audio. We do have Gator. Oh, they
Oh,
are doing
shit.
some hard
One more
damage
time.
right here.
Watch the exploders.
Looks like they might have one more damage
They-
phase, but they're really close here to getting this wipe or getting this
They
clear
almost got
finally.
it.
They're very close.
Enrage is near. This
Oh,
they
this
only
could
have
be a
one more-
wipe.
That's good.
This might be a wipe.
Oh, that'd be so rough to see them get another wipe, man. They'll be here an hour and 11 minutes on their first raid of the night. While
They
everyone
wiped.
else. Did Kingsley finish? Oh,
Kingsley finished.
they finished. Hey,
They
Kingsley
finished.
Mac. Moving forward, I would like to say once again, because it's hilarious to me, the Kingsley Mac was the one in my DMs over and over saying, there's no way 3 hours is possible. Are you kidding me? This is
Did he
insane.
forget?
You're ridiculous. And he's going to have everything done in an hour and a half.
Did he forget
Shut
that
up,
two of the raids
Kingsley.
can easily be done in less than 45 minutes? Easily.
Shut up, Kingsley.
Shut your face, Kingsley.
You don't know nothing.
You obviously know nothing.
There we go.
It's very interesting. Now
if
they
I
are
remember
going
right,
right
right,
into
just add.
DSC. They have
Okay.
Deepstone Crypt is
Understood.
their strategy might have worked for them because of how flawless they did Garden of Salvation.
Yes,
Salvation.
absolutely.
Light side scanner.
Their
things
strategy
like that.
might have worked for them because
That's-
this is known to be the fastest raid. If you have
Yeah.
a good team, which they do,
Which they do.
this is the fastest raid. And they finished Vault of Glass in about 24 minutes.
Great. That's what I'm saying.
where we're at.
3 hours is plenty of time. The fact that they thought that no one would get it done in 3 hours is ridiculous to me.
Quite
I
ridiculous.
can't comprehend it.
Is it gonna be close to the
Yeah,
other one?
3 hours. We get 3 hours. Now, if there were more amateur bullshits in here,
Yeah, that's true. We expected there to be a lot more teams here
Yeah.
for this
We
because there was a
got-
lot of interest in this event until I
was.
announced it, and then there was no interest. Doesn't make sense, but
Yeah,
hopefully the next
It
one we
happens.
do. Hopefully the
it
next one.
happens.
I'm gonna wait.
Guard,
for a while.
sorry, Last Wish will be a super fun to do this for because there's a lot of encounters.
Two raids next year.
Amateur bullshit.
Did they get it?
They got it. They saved it and they got it.
Let's
Let
go!
everyone round of applause.
Amateur bullshit!
Wow.
Everyone, round of
absorb it.
applause.
13
Amateur
minutes.
bullshit.
Amateur
DSC or
bullshit.
Guardian?
Their first
Yeah.
raid completion done.
DSC. All right, we'll do
They
it.
got it. They raided.
Oh
They
my
got it.
God.
They looted.
No,
Get out of there.
it's still
Get
up.
out of there.
I've seen it.
DSC. It sounds like they're going to go into DSC. They're going to try to get 2 down quickly. Well, quickly. quickly. And then they're going to jump into, yeah, they're doing Deepstone Crypt now.
That garden run's going to be a rough one.
It's going to be tough.
It's gonna be
Gonna
me.
be tough.
Oh, baby. Oh, sorry. All right, let's see Shiz on this
We'll see.
new fresh run here. As Kingsley Mac is flying through the beginning of
Far right or far
the
left,
Deep
don't
Stone
worry
Crypt
about it.
here. Let's see Poop Shizzle on Team The Dogs. The audio we're listening to is the
Shield at
top
red.
right corner of your screen
lot of
once
them
again, ladies and gentlemen,
sacrificing.
as they're on the last boss here of Guard of Salvation, which will leave them with just Vault of Glass left. Kingsley Mack has taken a very, very good lead, as Shiz had to do a wipe to refresh this. They're in a clear lead right now.
I heard the shimmer.
They are doing this portion, and Team Lumi Pants is doing this portion of the DSC raid very fast, too.
Yeah.
The Sparrow part that took a little time for Poop Shizzle's team, the dogs, they are flying.
I think they did wipe actually on that section at the very beginning here. So, yeah, there's a lot of time being caught up here by Kingsley, who I'd like to point out again, since we're talking about time, thought this was impossible. What an idiot!
What an idiot! Never question
DPS red.
Elmer Fudd again.
Yeah, that's a valuable lesson we've all learned here.
Valuable lesson. So they
never question me.
There is someone that is lagging a little bit behind on their squad, though.
Let's build.
Oh yeah, way behind.
They can't go through. They can't go through the very end of this puzzle until all of them are through.
And we got to watch, because again, one of the rules is these puzzles you cannot leave and skip ahead there. Like, everyone has to get this completed together.
They have
Here
to
go.
do this.
Great damage phase coming in from Shiz. We're watching right now. Look at that health bar go down. Can they get this one phase?
Better,
that was close.
Let's go.
Very close.
That was great DPS. That was very good. And the platforms are all built, and I mean they're doing.
They're great, man.
They're in a very.
It's going to come down to them doing
a.
It's still like Kingsley has got a really good lead right now, but if they have an insanely fast Vault of Glass run, they could happen. This could happen.
Absolutely.
Kingsley's Mac team did Vault of Glass in about 22, 23 minutes.
All right, we'll build in front of red.
Vault of Glass, they did a 38-minute Vault of Glass.
Is my math totally wrong? I don't think so.
They did a 38-minute Vault of Glass, and then they did. Wait.
No, they did a 38-minute Garden of Salvation, and they just did
Salvation.
Oh my god! They just did like a 24-minute Vault of Glass. I think Shiz could. The Shiz has got to pull off like a 20-minute Vault of Glass if he has a chance to win this.
Yes. No. Absolutely. They still do have a chance, because like right now, this is rough.
This is scary.
Mac's team. This is scary.
This is exactly where they can lose some time. And like PHP said earlier, stuff's got to go very wrong for Lumi Pants.
Right now, Kingsley just died and had to respawn himself. He's got some of the Sparrow puzzle to go. This is tough. This is a loss of time that that you didn't want. That Shizzle's team didn't have either.
Yeah, and they have it now, which is very good. Yes. And interesting thing, for the first time tonight, we do have two teams doing the exact same raid at the same time. So we do have Gator and Kingsley doing this Sparrow section at the same time. So this could be good if Gator can actually fit past this section their first try here and maybe catch ahead of Kingsley here. This would be very good for their team.
All right, let's build red. Jake?
Yes, it could be very good. It's going to come down. It's going to come down to oh wow. Oh wow, they saved themselves pretty well.
That was close.
Whoa.
That could have been really bad.
Deathstroke died. They just have to keep going. You have to let Deathstroke do his thing.
Once again, for anyone joining in right now, we have audio of the top right corner, the dogs, as they are working their way through the last boss of Garden of Salvation. That's who we're currently talking about and listening to.
Sacrificing red shield.
Garden of Salvation, they did great. I don't know what happened that first time.
Somebody over here, red.
But they did great DPS the second time. This is insane.
If they had just done that their first try, they'd already be in Vault of Glass, and this would legitly be a neck and neck race.
Neck and neck race.
The fact Kingsley got so lucky that Shiz messed up. Or his team, not Shiz himself, but his team messed up that first attempt at this boss. If they'd had a smooth run, this would be such a close race.
They're still very fast in this raid, I'll be honest with you.
Absolutely.
They're still very fast in this raid. It's all going to come down to how Kingsley, how Team Lumi Pants does if they wipe it all in Deep Stone Crypt.
Whenever.
Yeah, you're right, Adavari. It's absolutely Shiz's fault. Fucking get better at the game, Shiz.
Shields on red.
You're embarrassing your team.
Be better.
Yeah, be a better version of yourself. God.
No, there are more shields on red.
Okay.
Oh,
Here we
good.
go. We do have Gator and Kingsley almost neck and neck here. They're not that far behind here of Kingsley on this section of the Deepstone Crypt. My constant
Kingsley
drinking
is-
is starting to catch up to me finally.
King.
Shield red.
Me too. I am on 4. This is number 4. for me,
Yeah,
so
hell
it's
yeah.
not too
We
bad.
just need one extra.
But I did
though,
prep a
just
little
for just
bit.
One short watch.
This is number 3, but it's a very heavily mixed drink, so I'm doing pretty good.
There you
Hey,
go.
if we have to
There
DPS
you go.
red, you're gonna
Hell
need to
yeah.
pop your well.
Cheesy, I love you.
Uh-oh.
What's up? Oh,
Or-
what am I missing?
Poor Kingsley Max team.
What's going on with Kingsley Max team? I'm watching it right now.
Shield's going to red, but we're good.
They're all dead.
And he wants to
What?
use the DPS from red.
They're
Go
all
and
alive
pop
right
your
now. Did
They're
I miss
all
them
alive
die?
now.
Well on there.
Oh, did they?
But yeah.
Did they wipe?
No, they didn't wipe, but they keep falling off to get to the very end of the Sparrow racing part. They keep falling off the map. Now
Gotta get this angelic out. There we go. Ads.
there's 3. Oh. Not Kingsley Max. I'm so
you're
sorry.
already
Not
building.
Kingsley's team.
Cle-
Amateur
oh,
bullshit.
Gator. Okay, all right.
Gators
I'm
team.
like,
Gators
I'm
team.
watching Kingsley right now, and they're
No,
done.
Kingsley's team. They're
Yeah,
done.
get
They're
that down.
already
Let's
in
do
the the first encounter per se.
I
Where
died.
did that go to?
We're
They have
we're
entered
not.
the raid finally.
I'd say we're
get
within
res.
20, 30 minutes of already calling out a winner, man.
All right, run. Woo.
Very surprising.
Click here to reload player. What happened, Kingsley?
Wasn't pretty, but it's done.
Kingsley's
There
still
we
up
go.
for me.
There you go. I just had to restart it. It was fine now. Okay, that was
Very
weird.
good.
No, they're on deep stones.
They have started.
They're going to the first encounter right now.
Oh, did Shiz beat his raid?
Stay on top, it'll kill you.
They beat their raid. Yes, they are down. They are looting the last.
All
chest.
right, I'm gonna turn on the audio for Kingsley here as they're in their first section. I'm watching Shiz to get this loot, and then I will add them. Add that they got that done.
Loot is taken.
Loot is
They're moving on
taken.
to Deepstone Crypt now. Now,
Vault of Glass, you mean?
team dogs, and now they're moving into Vault, which can be fast. They can go very fast.
So there's
There
behind
can
you,
you can one phase a lot of bosses here.
Oh,
on Vault of
absolutely.
Glass, which Team Looney Pants did not do. Keep in mind,
Anderson thingy.
they did not do that.
That is very true. Yeah. So we're coming down to the wire here. Shiz, absolutely, like you said, could make up a lot of time as these guys push through Deepstone Crypt.
I'll take
Deepstone
mine.
Crypt, I think, has got a lot of ways that things can go wrong, where Vault of
It
Glass
really
doesn't have
does.
as many.
Right.
So,
It really does. If you, I mean, there's a lot of mechanics that go into the Deepstone Crypt raid. There's a lot of things like giving, putting your
I got-
buff through the portals, putting your buff through the terminals
Pass up.
at right times, correct times. And
Passing.
if you miss it out on it, you lose your step at all.
It is light
It's
mid.
pretty tough. It's pretty tough. Now they are on we're actually watching the upstairs of this section.
Yeah.
We watched the downstairs before.
which
So
is
this is
really nice to
interesting.
have that different persona here, this different section to look at here.
Dark right.
And
Oh
uh,
my, they are slaying.
once again, as you mentioned that, I want to remind anyone that's dropped in recently, currently we are watching Lumi Pants. That is the top left corner of your screen as you're looking at it. That is the audio we're listening to and who we're watching currently.
Oh god.
They did not one phase this.
Flinched.
This
It feels like these
is
teams have so much more health than they used to.
Shizzle's team one phase this first part of Deepstone Crypt.
Didn't they wipe on this the first
Yeah.
time, though?
No,
I thought they
one
did.
phased it.
You're
They
right.
one phased this part. So this is actually very interesting.
They do have
Really,
a.
my
Shiz has
linear
got a
is
lot
not
of time to
doing
catch
good
up here,
on
though. Like
searching.
these first sections of VOG take a long
They
time.
are just a grind.
It's just time.
PHP likes to say, "Why is this in the raid?"
Servitors upside.
Yeah, no, seriously. You're just spending time waiting for more stuff to come up to you so you can kill it easily, and, then
it's
the door
not
opens.
difficult.
It's not.
not hard.
It's just waiting for the game, because again, it's a D1 raid.
It
You're
is.
just waiting for the mechanics from D1 to go, oh, we can register more enemies now.
Yes.
D2 doesn't have that
It's-
problem.
D2?
Why is this
No.
a thing?
This is so brutal when you're so over leveled like these teams
Three,
are,
T3,
and there's
T3.
things like particle deconstruction and things that do extra damage, and you can stack multipliers and stuff like that. You're just sitting there, like right now, Chisel is just spinning in circles, waiting for someone to shoot.
Yeah, everything's dead so fast. Look at this.
Everything's dead.
Boom, it's dead. That
He's
would
already
take a lot
pre-mated.
longer in D1.
He pre-mated a spawn.
Yeah.
Like, come on. So they can catch up very fast here. If they can't waste any time, like Kingsley's team is doing right now, they are wasting time.
Yeah.
Not one phasing these.
Again, like Heather just said, neck and neck still. We thought Kingsley had a solid lead, but Shiz is plowing through this pretty fast. This literally is neck and neck right now.
This is neck and neck. It's all gonna come down to if they can two-phase this portion, they two-phased it.
All right, they got first encounter done with Deepstone Crypt here.
First encounter's done. They're moving on, but they did not one-phase this encounter, which, keep in mind,
Just be sure to start the animation.
Shizzle's team, the Team Dogs, they did one-phase this encounter. So they are losing some time.
All right, I'm now going to turn on the audio. We just saw Kingsley Mac finish this first encounter. Amateur Bullshit on the bottom of your screen is starting that first encounter, so we're going to turn audio on from them for now and see how they do on this encounter from a team that has not really played together before. They've all have clears of this raid, but not together. I'm very excited to see how this goes.
Everyone has individual clears, but not as a team, so they have to assign roles and they have to assign certain things. And
that
if you're
takes
comfortable
time.
with this, it does. It takes time, and it's if you're assigning someone a role that's not good at that role, that can cause some wipes.
Yeah, if you didn't have this pre-planned, who was doing what, like, this takes so much time to go, who's ready for this, and who wants to do that? Oh, no, you don't want to do that? Yeah, I don't remember this fight. Like, who knows how many times everyone's done this raid, you know? Even if they only have one clear, and that was a couple months ago, that changes so much compared to these other two teams.
And it does seem like they are assigning roles. It seems like, we can't hear it, of course, because the only person we can hear is Gator. Yep. But it does sound like someone is assigning roles right now. It seems like, because they haven't started this encounter yet. So it does seem like they are assigning roles. Who's going to do this? Who's going to do that? That's some time gone. That is time gone.
Yeah, PHP has a good point. As Shiz is wiping right now, there is a lot of VOG left to go. Something really bad has to happen to Lumi Pants.
Yeah.
They were doing really good. The Dogs were cruising really good through VOG. This wipe might cost them the whole thing right here.
We'll just melt them with fusions.
Was rough.
This is not the time you want to wipe. When it's neck and neck like this, you do not want to wipe right here.
There is a lot of VOG left. PHP is not wrong.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of one-phase bosses left. So this is not too bad. This part is another part that PHP likes to say, why is this in the raid? Because you're just staring at hallways waiting for people to spawn.
Before
it's pretty rough.
Amateur Bullshit gets done with their third.
Here, once again, we do have audio coming through from Amateur Bullshit. That is the bottom of your screen. This is Gator from the podcast Guardian Downcast. Top left, currently in first place, is Lumi Pants. This is the Guardian Hub, another Destiny podcast. Go check both of those out anywhere you can. And then obviously Poop Shizzle in the top right corner, the Dogs. Twitch.tv/Poop Shizzle. Go over there.
Yeah.
I'm working on Servitor. Servitor's down inside.
They are doing all right. I think Team Amateur Bullshit I think they're doing okay, to be honest with you.
Yeah, this is a pretty smooth run so far.
We got to see how they do DPS-wise on these fuses. But they seem to be doing all right, in my opinion. They seem to be doing fine so far.
There's quite a few ads still up, but yeah, no one's died. Things seem to be dying pretty okay.
I think they are on the damage phase right now.
Here we go. Let's see how this damage phase goes. We can't hear the call-outs.
Uh-oh.
Someone's down. Yeah, no, absolutely, PHP. Melting bosses isn't the issue in VOG. It's all the time wasted between bosses. And that's a good point. Because D1 raids had a lot of wasted time in between.
It is
where
a good
Kingsley's
point.
on Deepstone Crypt, which there is no wasted time in between these encounters.
It's my favorite raid. I love that raid. You can do that raid so fast, and you can do it so clean, but it's so enjoyable. It's fun. But they're like, so the difference between these two teams is either just one wipe, or it's going to come down to like who's going to mess up the most. And it does seem like Lumi Pants hasn't wiped yet.
No, they have not. And Shiz has had a couple under his belt throughout the night.
They've had a couple.
So I do have audio once again going for the Dogs. This is the top right corner. Poop Shizzle's team as they're pushing through Vault of Glass, while the other two teams are both pushing through Deepstone Crypt. This is the last raid for Team Lumi Pants and the Dogs.
Yeah, they're both on their last raid, so it is kind of neck and neck, if you say. But I think the advantage is still on Team Lumi Pants because of how quickly they did the Garden of Salvation. But you got to think about it too, that the amount of time
Overload
that
spawn
they
is in
wasted
next.
on Vault of Glass, not one phasing the bosses when they had the opportunity.
Overload coming in.
You're just curious as if that will make up some time, and if the end of Deepstone Crypt will throw them for a loop, Team Lumi Pants. This section can cause some wipes too that they're in. The first technical boss area when you're fighting Tanix is the replicators, but we'll see. They're on the final stand, I think, of this boss, and it does look like they're going to get it.
Final stand of Atrax.
We'll see. Let's see if we can get that going. They did it. They did it. They did not wipe on this
Yeah, they are
section
rolling.
either.
I
So
really
they
wanna
are
see how they do Guardians so
flying
fast.
through this raid as well. Team Lumi Pants is actually killing this challenge.
Like PHP said, yep, they just
Actually
one
killing this
phase.
challenge.
That's curtains. Absolutely, man.
Yep.
Unless they
I
just
think that
like
is curtains.
wipe 8 times on another encounter, it's it. That's it.
Yeah, I agree. This raid is fun, but it's not challenging. It's really
No.
well, it was at the beginning, but right now it's not challenging. It's still a very enjoyable raid to run. It was fun, but
Well,
it's
like
not challenging anymore.
Another
earlier
news,
when
Gators
Poop
team got
Shizzle, that
one
was
raid
the
done.
first raid they did, right? Mm-hmm. We didn't hear a lot of call-outs. It was just someone made
No.
a joke, they'd all laugh and move on to the next thing, and then it was done. Like
It's a
you said,
great raid.
It's a great raid. It's just not challenging to where you need a lot of call-outs.
No, it's not mechanical. It's not very, there's not a lot of strategy to it. There's not a lot of like things you can do to save time.
Yeah.
There's not a lot
It's
of
just
that
fun
kind
to
of,
do.
It's just fun encounters. Each
Yeah.
encounter is very fun. This section is gorgeous. That,
Oh my God, yeah.
Team Lumi Pants is in right now. They mute the audio. Everything about this section, about this raid was beautiful.
Yeah, this
Beautiful.
is a win, 100%.
Oh, this raid was glorious. It was so great, but
I can't wait for
Legion,
this
we can
next
back
raid,
off.
man.
oh
We can
man,
back
I
off. We can back off.
we're gonna have a long time to wait. I think we have
don't
like
need to stand
4
there.
months to go.
Oh,
But
Helios, don't worry. Next,
He's
I'm
clear,
definitely doing
but
an
we can
event like
back
this
off
again.
and
Next
defend from a
one
fortified
definitely will have
position.
Last Wish involved. And I have to make
No!
Cheesy compete because I want to watch him suffer through what he hates and I love.
no, not doing it.
Hit the main stairwells. Keep
No.
them from piling
Actually,
up.
you know what? I might do it if I've got 2 weeks to prepare and set up a team.
Do it.
Watch out.
Cheesy, I
What?
want. If not, like
my
you have an
God.
open invitation to do this again. Your knowledge has helped me so much in this. Like I know these raids, but not as well as you do.
Overload mid.
This is such a
down,
fun-
Overload left. Stun,
Down goes Kingsley.
Oh,
nice,
is he a warlock?
and Overload.
He's a warlock. We knew it. We knew it.
Don't even
Bye, warlock.
He's trying to take the little cheesy, the cheesy way, but he's
There you go.
Can't
Good
do it,
job.
warlock.
Changes you need.
Warlock floofing. Is he gonna go down again? Oh, he
Hey,
made
we
it.
see a warlock in his natural habitat,
Yeah. Dying because he fell off the
dying
edge.
in the
the
jumping
banner.
puzzle. Here we go. Poop Shizzle
here.
quickly moving on to his next encounter here to get past this first section
Oh, come
of
on,
Vogue.
game.
And after they get past this, it'll be very easy going.
You guys ready? Can we just start?
Yes,
They
it will be
weren't-
fast.
The raid banner did not work. The game actually glitched out there, so they do not have
Yeah, that's stupid.
the extra shit they need for this raid banner. That's going to hurt them a lot.
One.
This could be fine though. This could be fine. I don't think this section you really need
One,
supers and you need those
You got
types
two,
of things.
But
This
when
is
you're
just
down to the
slaying-
wire, you want those things.
Yes, you do. But I think this team's going to be experienced enough to
One.
not need it. They have the right loadouts. They have the right subclasses. As you saw there, Shizzle, there's on his screen right now, there is a turret, a freezy turret from a Shadebinder Warlock out there that is just gonna. It just gives them so much time to damage and kill. It freezes the enemies basically, so it's a very, very good thing to have in this section.
Yeah. PHP, I'm going to be on Cheesy's raid team for the next one. I got to talk to him into it. Do it. Cheesy, I'd love to see you compete, dude.
Are we doing Last Wish though?
Yes, you
It's
are.
the worst raid in the game.
It's the best raid in the game, you uncultured
Bullshit.
piece of shit.
No, you're the uncultured swine.
You smell awful and make poor decisions in life.
Hey, poor decisions, yes, but I look and smell fresh.
Listen, I would know that if you came out to fucking see me.
It's not my fault, you piece of shit.
3.
Oh no! Come on, bro.
I had to do it. I love the low hanging fruit.
3.
All right, here we go. They're still moving on. This takes so long.
Gator, of course, still sitting in this first encounter of Deepstone Crypt. This Garden of Salvation is going to be a rough one for him.
It's going to be tough. It's going to be real tough.
It's going to be me.
They're not going to get to it.
5.
Oh, God. Oh, they got him.
1.
2.
Really? Wow. PHP doesn't like Last Wish either. That's Last Wish is hands down my favorite raid. I love it.
5.
I really enjoy it, man. I fucking
Last Wish
love
looks
Last Wish.
gorgeous. It's fun. It's really fun.
2.
But that boss fight, if you can't cheese it, what?
Well, yeah, with the cheese.
Yeah, you can
No,
cheese. You
the
can cheese.
conversation isn't legit or not. No one does it legit.
No, I've never done it legit.
Yeah. Last Wish with the cheese is the
Yes.
best raid in the game.
False.
3.
Wrath of the Machine is the best raid in the game. Well, it's not in the
5.
game, I guess.
Yeah,
6.
exactly. We're talking about Destiny 2, you fucking idiot.
Wrath of the Machine, Deepstone Crypt, Vault of Glass,
If
and
we're
then
doing
King's Fall.
If we're doing overall, yeah, dude,
5.
Wrath of the Machine is the best raid I've ever done
The
in my
best
life.
raid. It's so good.
It's so good.
That was a fun raid. Oh, that was a fun raid, man. And they had when Wrath of the Machine was released, they had all those puzzles that were in there that were really tough that people had to find, and
To the
it
middle,
took
to the
them
middle.
weeks to figure out
3.
those
Oh,
puzzles.
don't take
Dude, that
Literal
extra
weeks.
fucking
Take it.
computer room in Wrath of the
Oh
Machine,
my
I fucking love that
God.
Get
shit.
the revive.
Go to
and head back to your
L3. Oh,
spots.
bloop, bloop,
It's gonna be
bloop,
the
bloop.
same
Yep.
order.
Oh man, that was
got it,
fun.
I got it, I
That
got
was a
it.
great raid. That was my favorite raid altogether. The Zamboni chasing you down.
Back when they had like the hard mode, like the actual hard modes, that's the only raid I've ever done. Like because I loved it so much, I was like, I want to do the hardest mode of this.
4.
5,
Yeah.
It was
6.
that's my all-time favorite raid.
Great
And then
raid.
Deepstone Crypt for me is
Yeah,
the
it's gonna
second
be.
best, my second favorite raid.
2.
And then Vault
What's
of
your
Glass.
third? Vault of Glass.
4.
Yeah, it's Wrath of the Machine.
Tied with King's Fall. Tied with King's Fall. Fighting Oryx was fun too.
It's going to be Wrath of the Machine, OG Leviathan for reasons I mentioned earlier, because it's my social raid. I love
a
the
good
OG
one.
Leviathan raid.
That's a good one.
4.
And then Last Wish. That's my top
5. 6.
Oh man, I just had
I
so
did-
much fun in the rat.
Make
three.
your
So the
swap
thing
for,
with OG
DPS real
Leviathan
quick.
is like, so I
Shiz is
during
running
D1
relic.
I didn't know the Destiny community like existed. I just played the game with a couple handful of friends, right? And so D2, that's when I started my podcast and started meeting a bunch
I'm
of people.
golden.
And that was the thing, is I'd meet a new group of people and they'd be like, hey, come do Leviathan. And so like I did that 100 times with different groups of people. And
see,
like that holds a special
Oh,
place
yes,
in
I'm
my
supposed
heart
to
for that
be-
reason.
Yes, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Struggle's still there every time, basically.
It's so
Okay.
fun.
Okay. Tell me when you guys are ready.
That
Left
probably
side
didn't
suck
get
room
old.
Grab it.
every time.
Left side suck room. I was always suck room first too. I was always suck room.
I love, dude. I
love
hate.
getting sucked.
I was terrified of Suck Room at first, and then
Oh
you
my
know,
God.
And then after a while, I was like, no, this is way
One,
easier
six,
than
go.
being
Yeah,
able
it's
to
so
throw
much
room.
easier, dude. Oh
Right,
my
right,
God.
two.
Talk about if you want the easy part of it, that's so easy.
Well, that's the
So
thing. Is
easy.
like for this raid race, having just an all-out Leviathan
Okay.
race, like
Firing in
OG
3,
Leviathan with the raid
2,
layers and everything.
1.
Oh, the raid layers were great. Oh my God.
God, that'd be great fun.
That raid layer that came out right after Leviathan with that big Vex boss.
Dude, that's one of the coolest fights I've ever experienced in my life.
If-
That was
if
so
those-
interesting.
If those can be included, that might be number 2 for me. I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
absolutely.
So
Fucking
now
A, boys.
they
Let's
one phase
go.
the gatekeeper.
Let's
Shizzle.
Let's
go,
go,
hard.
Shiz. That's
They
huge.
one phase
I don't have my
the
smoke yet,
gatekeeper.
Jesus.
So now, if you remember,
Yeah.
That was
Team Louis Vance did not one phase the gatekeeper.
This is huge. We are legitly back to almost neck
We're
and neck.
we are literally almost back to neck and neck. This is gonna come down to how Team Louis Vance does in the final boss encounter, because they're almost there already.
Yeah.
But
Shiz did struggle a little bit with that fight.
That was
they did.
huge. Let's go.
They did. We'll see.
Still don't have my
But
smoke
they are
yet.
in the labyrinth right now. Shizzle's team is in the labyrinth. Team Dogs are in the labyrinth.
I am turning on the audio for Kingsley Mac. This is Lumi Pants in the top left corner of your screen as they're pushing through this section right here.
Wow, they're so organized. Listen to these comms. It's insane for this team.
It's so good, man. They just know what they're doing. This is a team that raids all the time together.
He got it.
I always get it in, bro. You love to hear that stuff, man.
Gray coming in. You couldn't carry a sandwich, PHP.
Oh, he's not wrong.
Shit on.
About to fall a little bit.
He's
bro.
not wrong. But there were we loved Wrath of the Machine so much. Our raid team did, and we would just fly through that raid. And there were so many LFG posts out
Dude, it
there.
was so fun.
Yeah, if you're a PHP, that's a thing. If you're like if you work at like Uber Eats or something, that's a thing.
Yeah,
Carry a
absolutely.
sandwich.
Pull up mommy's chair.
Uber Eats. I don't know what Gray's talking about. We said this earlier. PHP has gone to the Lighthouse all the time.
All
He
the
is
time.
PvP god.
The first time I went to the lighthouse was during Curse of Osiris.
Oh shit.
Beauty.
Apparently,
Yeah.
my internet did cut out briefly because I had to reload FUD streams.
All right, so they made it through this section. Team Loomy Pants made it through this section.
Anything. He's just terrorizing right now.
The old Thunder Crash strat to
If I
guarantee
get
you're
through-
getting through it.
Guarantee it, yeah.
Pull up mommy's chair, bud.
I'm gonna curse out Hornet in this section because he
Bubba,
sucks.
I'm on it right now.
I just wanted to do that because that was always fun.
No.
Hell yeah.
Stupid Hornet.
Dude, this is like shit. It's possible, but Shiz has got to really fucking cruise.
They've got to fly. I mean,
They have to be absolutely
32,
flawless and hope
26 on the,
Kingsley messes up on something here. But it's possible.
they also need to get to this goddamn door and start the encounter.
I know. Stop shooting each other and laughing.
What is happening
Shiz,
right now?
stop making friends.
Get to the door. What are you doing?
Luca,
Oh my god.
Shiz, you're messing it up for yourself.
chill
This
out for
is
10 minutes,
interesting
and then I'll
right
help you
now.
with your ice cream. Where's your spoon?
They're doing all
We
right.
do have
though.
Sin Media talking to his daughter about ice cream over here on Loomy Pants.
You've got to love it. Ice
got
cream's
bad times
delicious.
getting-
I love ice cream, man.
I can't have it. I'm lactose intolerant.
Sucks to be you, idiot.
I should
Yeah.
speedrun again. I should
It
pull
does.
up
It really does. I love ice cream, but I can't eat it. I'm like, it's like double whammying me. It's not
Yeah.
fun.
A lot better now.
But
Just
when
see you eating a tub of ice cream while sitting on the toilet at the same time.
We don't need it, I don't think.
No.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
You can hang.
Gross.
Let Daddy finish this real quick.
So they're on the final encounter, and they are so
They're
organized.
cruising, man. They're. I like the only way Shiz is gonna pull this off is if Kingsley messes up something, and this team does not mess up.
No.
I agree with PHP. They got this in the bag.
They
But
have
for
it in
the
the
sake,
bag.
for the sake of content and viewership, who knows? It's anyone's game.
It's anyone's game! They
They're
can
neck and
still
neck.
mess up.
Any moment they could fail this encounter. Shiz could come flying through. And of course, we do see Gator still on this first encounter at Deep Stone Crypt.
Oh no! Oh no!
Hey,
They're on the
wife, how's
second
dinner
encounter.
going?
There you go.
Oh, they did. Did they finish that first encounter?
They finished
did.
the first encounter.
Never mind.
They are.
They are on that second encounter. Never mind. They're cruising now.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
perfect.
are on cheese
that
in
mean we'll go to
space.
Hey, yeah.
Space. I loved going up to space in this section.
Dude,
Oh,
the
that's my
first
favorite
time,
part.
we went to space and that animation happened, you're like, what is happening?
I got so lucky that
fucking take it.
like when we figured out that like someone's got to go upstairs. Like, that was I went upstairs and this raid Deep Stone Crypt is so gorgeous.
so gorgeous.
God, they did it so well. I love that raid. So easy.
Were you?
But
I can't
it's so
remember who was
funny.
with me my first time. Were you there?
7.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't think you were. But so Reeb was with me, right?
It might have been me then.
It might have been you.
Reeb a lot in
That's
Deep
right.
Stone
No,
Crypt.
you were the Sherpa. You're the one that explained all the fights with us. Reeb had no desire to play this game after he finished that raid, and remember he got the gun.
He got the gun. He got Eyes of Tomorrow, which
he got Eyes of
I
Tomorrow.
still don't have.
Yeah, his first time, and he went, "Is this the gun everyone wants? Cool, I'm deleting it."
I'm not playing again, so whatever.
We do have a death right here. Here's his first damage phase. This is very important to watch right now.
This is actually extremely important. They're not using Divinity, which is surprising, to be honest with you.
And again, we watched Shiz. They used the shotgun strat earlier, and I'm not seeing very many shotguns from this team this
No,
time.
they're definitely using the particle disintegration strat on him. which actually they might one phase. They might one phase him.
This is good. Yeah.
Because they have another damage phase to go, and they're going to one phase this boss. It's over. It's over. I'm calling it right now.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah, Shiz has still got. He's got to finish this and do one more encounter before he's done.
They're on the revenge
Boom,
phase.
there
right
it is.
now.
They're on that phase. You're right.
They're on the phase. It's over.
Holy shit! This happened so fast.
They had a super. They're done. They're done.
Look at this go. Mister, this can't be done in 3 hours. Getting it done in an hour and 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Get
so, let's see.
shit on, Kingsley, you idiot.
Kingsley looted it.
Which one?
8:44 or 9:44. This is insane. And hour 44 minutes. Timed. Hour and 44 minutes.
Where's my mouse at?
Unbelievable. Team Loomy Pants. They shit on these raids.
My God!
They shit on these raids.
An hour and 45 minutes. They did all.
3 hours is way too fast.
It's not possible.
I can't do it in 3
Kingsley.
hours.
Fuck
Kingsley,
you.
shut up. Learn your damn raids.
Golly.
They don't need to learn the raids. They just fucking slayed the raids.
Yeah.
But goddamn.
3 hours is too long. It's impossible.
Do you understand what you just did? Holy shit.
Kingsley, shut up.
Team Loomy Pants with an hour and 45 minutes.
Hour and 45 minutes. 3 raids.
Shut the fuck up, Kingsley. You don't know
With-
shit.
With Garden of Salvation in there. They did Garden of Salvation as well.
Garden of
which
Salvation,
is not,
Deepstone Crypt, and Vault of Glass, man.
which is not a fast raid. Garden of Salvation can be, well, I mean, they did it fast.
I think Kingsley forgot the fact that when you know you're competing against other people, you perform. It's a different level of performance. For some reason, he thought every raid was going to take them 50 minutes.
Yeah, for some reason he said
They did
that's
every
what he-
raid in like 23
On
minutes.
Twitch or YouTube.
They did.
You know,
They did.
even with
That's unbelievable. A 38-minute Garden of Salvation.
That's
38
insane.
minutes.
That's insane. Right now, we got to see if Mr. Shizzle is going to beat Amateur Bullshit. It's anyone's game. Amateur Bullshit still need to finish 2 raids. Poop Shizzle on the end of his final one. It could
Now,
be
Boom Shizzle's
anyone.
team, for sake of content, they could fuck up.
They could fuck up for the next hour and a half. Nobody
They
knows.
could fuck up. You never know.
Oh
This
my
is
God.
the part that announcers live for the fuck ups.
For the fuck ups.
I just can't believe that. I can't believe how fast they did Garden of Salvation.
I can. That's why I was like, I almost put more raids into this.
Oh,
but
God.
Kingsley was so adamant that it was impossible that I was like,
Nope.
all right, we'll just do 3. We'll just do 3.
Now, if it would have been Last
don't run this
Wish,
stuff
Garden
either.
of Salvation, and then Deepstone Crypt and Vault,
Yeah. Kingsley, I bet you can't do every raid there is in the game before Gator finishes his.
load up a Last Wish! Load up a Last Wish!
Don't sweat it, guys.
Bet you can't
God.
do it. Bet
I'm
you
the
can't
weakest
do it,
link on this
Kingsley.
team right now. Let's go.
Oh, man, dude. So they're...
Every raid there is in the game right now, Kingsley. Bet you can't finish them all before Gator finishes.
Sure.
If we're watching Team Amateur Bullshit,
Can-
to be
can I
honest
pass
with
it?
you, this is what we expected
You
a
want me to
lot
be
of
at?
teams
No,
to
I
have.
can't be
Yeah,
at
This
raid.
type of
absolutely.
struggles on these older raids that they maybe haven't done so recently. They're
Jesus
not.
Christ.
This is a struggle. This is a slog. This is
Absolutely.
I'm
this
gonna
is
stay
what we
alive and shoot
expected.
stuff
To
so
be
you guys
honest
don't
with
get
you,
blown
but
up,
two
right?
of the teams. Damn.
I'm going to turn
Damn.
audio on here for Shizzes. He's at the end here.
They are
Nope.
on the final,
And they're not
on
that
the
far
final.
behind.
4,
Like,
3.
they're
This
going to
will be
get
the third
second,
one.
but it's
1,
not
4,
going to be
3.
by much. Honestly, it's going to be
No.
a couple minute difference, really. If
Right.
they have,
Honestly,
if they have a
it's that Garden
good
of
damage
Salvation
base.
wipe.
Here we got 2
Yeah,
Titans out
It's
here.
that
that
hel-
Garden
that-
of Salvation
that
wipe.
ruined them
Well,
right there. I think they could have had it. You're right. If they hadn't done that GOS wipe, man, it was so neck and neck until that moment. And that's what we talked about at the
This
beginning of
is-
this stream. It's going to come down to one wipe ruining one of these teams, and that was the wipe.
This is insane. I mean, they're gonna two-phase
Who's got
Atheon too, and this is what we expected teams to do on Atheon. But man, I just can't believe how fast they went through Garda Salvation. Both teams, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah.
Even with the wipe, it still took them 40
1.
minutes.
We're done.
40 minutes.
Garden of Salvation, they absolutely just look at that damage phase we just had from
damage
Shiz.
phase.
That was great.
That was a very good damage phase. They can really be comfortable with that and just know they're going to two-phase at this point. Unless they mess up, which they could fuck up.
Absolutely.
But it's a very... This raid is very fun, too. Vault of Glass is very nostalgic. Because a lot of people spent a lot of time in this raid back in D1.
And that's why I haven't done it in D2 yet for that reason. I was like, God, I did it like 100 times in D1.
100 times,
Why,
yeah.
why do I want
So
to do
many.
this? Yeah.
Oh, man.
But, I mean, watching it, I mean, obviously it's really pretty in D2, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to do
It's
it.
very pretty on a computer.
I did it a
Very
lot
pretty.
in D1, and this is one of those things. Like, if they ever bring, like, King's Fall was a great raid. But again,
It was.
I don't want D1 raids in D2 if they take away D2 raids. If
There you
everything's
go.
there in unison, I'm cool with it. But the fact that you got to take away D2 stuff to bring in D1 stuff really angers me.
If they just give us the old D1 raids, like, if you want to run it, here it is.
Yeah, here you
If they
go.
just
It's
port it
there.
and say, I would love that. That would be a lot of fun. That would be just a break from the monotony, right? Like,
Yeah.
the grind every single week. And that would be a very fun thing for them to do. But
So from what I'm seeing here, Kingsley, they're afraid to do every raid right now. They're just
Yeah, I
running
mean,
around
they're
the
just
tower, just celebrating.
running around the tower, I don't think
Imagine
they-
not having the confidence to try to do every raid before Gator finishes his.
Yeah.
You hate to see it, Cheesy. Imagine being a winner, but still not being confident.
Final one.
Sucks to see.
Imagine.
I can't
Guardians make
imagine
their own
it.
fate. So here
your
is
will.
I'm on it.
Yeah,
here's
Kingsley,
here's
become
Yeah,
legend,
Jake's got it.
idiot.
I don't have
Oh, you're
become
okay. Never mind. You're on the
legend.
No boy.
Oh shit, I just put the stupid bubble way too close.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Got some
got
more
it?
damage. We got a death coming in. 2 deaths now. That's really going to hurt
They
this
got
damage
him,
phase
though.
for Poop
I think
Shizzle.
they've. I don't think they're gonna get it.
No, not with 2 people down. They're not going to get this.
No.
It's going to be a 3-phaser.
3,
They almost.
2.
They
No.
almost got it on a 2-phase. They should have 2-phase, but 2 deaths is a lot
That
of
look at
lost
that. Look at that
people.
tiny
Just a little bit
sliver.
left. We're
That's
good.
2
Yeah.
people's
Three
worth
left?
of damage
We're
right
good.
there. Yeah,
Oh,
if they
man.
hadn't died, it'd have been over. It'd be over.
I mean, it's honestly, it's not just 2 people, but it's 3 people because someone is sitting there rezzing those people, so they're out of DPS too. So it's not a fun environment to be in.
No. Sin Media coming in saying, LOL, soccer has to go. That's why we can't do all the raids. Listen, soccer came into this thinking it was going to be a 3-hour event. Soccer's well aware.
If soccer, yeah, they've got an hour and 8 minutes to run one more raid.
Get it done, Sin.
People that needed for the setup.
Come
I'm going to give you a
on.
negative review on Apple Podcasts.
Next.
All right, here we go. Let's finish this.
Remember, they have a podcast, so wherever they are,
Yeah.
you can hear them. Do it.
The drinks are I'm going to pour another drink because I'm an idiot.
Hey, you might as well.
While we watch Shiz get through this. 514. Oh, God. I shouldn't have stood up that fast. That was a bad idea,
I just-
Shiz.
Portal's up.
Yeah, you know, sometimes ideas are good and sometimes they're not.
Yep.
And you had a not good
Like
idea.
wiping in Garden of Salvation. That was a bad choice.
Milk was a bad choice.
652.
All right, they are team amateur bullshit.
Oh, where's my opener?
They're on damage phases.
Dead before I even get out of here.
154. Final one.
They could one phase. I don't know if they'll one phase, but they could.
I can't find my bottle opener. Where did I put it?
Bottle opener.
Cheesy, where is it? Cheesy!
Here we go.
Oh my
Ah, the
where did I
final
put it?
chest has popped. They got that. They got
All
them.
right, final
They got it
chest
done.
Has popped.
1
All right,
hour
take us
and
forward.
53 minutes. 145 to 153.
1 hour.
They have finished the raid. That's not bad. Under 2 hours
No, that's
for
not bad
3
at
raids.
all.
That is still really, really good. You can't be mad at that. You can't. You can't be mad at that. You have to think about it in the fact, like the point that Kingsley's team, Team Lumi Pants, they were flawless. They didn't wipe once.
I will be back.
Okay.
That's unbelievable. It's very good. It comes down to 2 wipes. That's all it comes down to. Team Lumi
I'm
Pants.
doing OBS while drunk. This is good.
Team the Dog.
This is good.
You're killing it. Oh man, it was a good job from
Back
all
in
the
my day,
teams.
we didn't have to call out Oracle numbers.
Now the only one left.
We're
Team
doing
Amateur
all right, Jeff. Good to
Bullshit.
see ya.
They're
Thanks,
down
Greg. What do
here
you mean try? We did fine.
slaying.
Tired of your negative attitude. You can see yourself out the door, buddy. No, I appreciate it, Gray. GG's. Yeah, GG's all around. Good,
29.
good job.
Very well done from all
Watch
these
him
from
get back.
both of these teams.
I didn't
So
even
far,
see.
both these teams very well. Under 2 hours
I
for,
hear you,
for
Greg.
both of these
You
teams.
too, buddy.
This is what I thought would happen. Is some teams were going 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and some weren't going to finish. But
So
I didn't
close.
expect a 145.
Well,
We're
Unbelievable
what,
from
eight-
these teams.
8 minutes?
Can't find my bottle.
It was 53 to 45, so yeah, 8 minutes.
That is so fast. Their Garden of Salvation run.
I really want to know how they did
Was
their
flawless.
garden, man. That's stupid fast.
yeah.
I mean, you guys were only.
It's
2 minutes
unbelievable.
slower.
It all
Like, if
comes
you
down.
had
Like
wipe
like
at
I've
the
said
end
already.
with,
Team Lumi
yes,
Pants did
final
not
boss.
wipe on the
Maybe,
final
yeah.
boss of Garden of Salvation. The dogs did. They wiped on the final boss of this Garden of Salvation, and it just takes a lot of time. That boss takes a lot
Yeah.
of time.
Yeah, we had a great time, Gray. That was fun.
The ramp up to the damage phases. If you don't one phase the boss, another ramp up, and then you got to wipe and then do it all over again. That's a lot of time, and I think the dogs may have had the time.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Team
I
Lumi
brought
Pants
us
the time
down, guys.
beaten in the garden if they didn't wipe. So it's very interesting.
All right.
And
I will rename myself.
if everyone would
Shizzle.
look up at Elmer Fudd's
Right, now Poop's a little piece of
stream right now, he is just dancing. He's glorious.
No one could see that but
pretty.
you.
No one can see it but me.
Uh-huh.
How? Why?
All the things.
I was in that corner of the room.
Yeah, we had a great time, Gray.
That's
That's a good
rude.
idea. I
Stream
really
couldn't
hope
see
there's
my
future
dance. That
races.
was
I
just
hope
for
there's
you,
more
baby.
participants.
Well, I'm honored. I liked it. It was awesome.
Thanks. I found my bottle opener.
Very good. Very
Yeah.
good. Very good.
All right, we're
So it
currently
looks like-
watching Amateur Bullshit. This is Gator from the Guardian Downcast with a team of community members from his podcast, which is something awesome we love to see as they're progressing through here.
2 wipes across all 3 raids for the dogs, compared to 0 wipes across all 3 raids from Team Lumi Pants.
That was insane, dude.
Both of those
I
teams
still have purple on me. Okay.
slayed these raids.
Absolutely
Slayed them.
destroyed.
Unbelievable.
The best
I can't
hub
believe how
on the
fast
net.
they did them.
Yeah.
Both teams. I can't believe how fast. A sub 2 hour.
Somebody
3
shoot me,
raids.
please.
3 raids. That's incredible.
Really good.
I'm going to
Really
put
good.
4 raids in next time. Oh, wait, there aren't 4 other raids to do because they took them all out of the game.
I mean, you could
Gado,
just,
what's
you
left?
Can still do 3 raids and not do
Last
raid.
Wish. What raids are left? Last Wish.
Middle
Do 1
back.
raid?
Seriously, besides what we did tonight, what's left in the game right now?
Let's see here. Last Wish is on the Dreaming City.
Yeah.
There's not a raid on the Tangled Shore. Deepstone Crypt is the...
It really is just Last Wish because they
Europa.
took 5 raids out of the game. Oh, no,
Yeah,
you're right, you're right. No,
There's only
the-
4 raids
the-
in the game right now.
No, you're right.
There's only 4 raids in the game.
What's that one called in the Dreaming City? Or not in the Dreaming City.
That's the Last Wish.
That's in the not the tower, but the last city.
The Cosmodrome?
Yeah, what's that raid?
There isn't one.
Yeah, there is.
No.
They didn't
There's only
take that
4
out of the
raids
game.
in the game right now.
They didn't take that one out of the game, did they?
Mm-hmm.
Did they really take that one too?
There's only 4 raids.
Oh, fuck you, Bungie. They really took that one out?
Yeah. There's no raid in the Cosmodrome.
Oh my god, that wasn't even that old.
Yeah, I think that might have been
Scourge of the Past, yeah.
Scourge of the Past.
They took Scourge out of the game too?
Scourge is
Oh,
gone.
get
Thank God.
What?
Thank God. Fuck Scourge of the Past.
Yeah, but it existed. Oh my god. So we lost 5 raids so they could bring Vault of Glass in? Get fucked.
Or, no, dungeons are only 3 people. I would love to do that, but dungeons are only 3 people.
Oh
Sin.
my god.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, to do some dungeons, but yeah, they'd have to split teams. And now,
Poop
actually,
Shizzle. Real quick, Poop Shizzle coming in with that sexy raid of 8. Thank you, sir. You did so. If you hadn't gotten that one wipe in Garden, you might have won that, dude. You guys were neck and neck
The
the
thing was
whole
until
time.
11. It's not even 10 o'clock in the
was
dungeon races
incredible.
could be fun.
Dungeon
Now,
races could be
also,
fun. Absolutely.
If you add a dungeon into a raid race, you'd have to force the teams to make up, to split your team and then finish them both and then meet back up for the final raid.
Yeah.
That might be fun.
Well, you run it.
Evil J, they're gone. I don't. This whole their vaulted thing, like, I don't know.
They're vaulted.
That's so dumb. I hate that whole
Vaulted?
thing. I hate that whole thing.
Sin, that's a good idea. I actually like that. To do 2 raids and then split into into 2 teams, do a dungeon at the same time. You can choose the dungeon, whatever
Yeah,
one you want.
absolutely.
And then meet back
All right,
up
we're
for
leaving
a
the right
raid.
server to
How
correct
many?
it,
They
right?
vaulted them for vault. Yeah, exactly. Also, thank you for the 20 months, Mitchie. Appreciate you, brother.
Shut up, Mitchie.
How many dungeons are there now?
I'm more-
I know of
yeah,
2. Is there
3.
3? 3. Those dungeons don't, like, that's a pretty good speed run if you fly through those. Like, that's not a bad idea.
Middle
Yeah,
server's
I
down.
think throwing that quirk in to split your team, your raid team, into 2 individual teams, and then come back in to meet for the final raid would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
That could throw some quirks in it. Like if you have a team that's not solid at a dungeon, I don't know. That could be interesting. But man, that was fun. That was actually kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I'm gonna
Look at all those streams.
I'm gonna hide the screen of Loomy Pants and the dogs because they're hosting us, and it was just 2 versions of us on the screen of us.
Okay.
So yeah, that's out of
Yeah.
there.
Zebra, there's a new dungeon that comes out here pretty quickly.
Yeah.
In the next month or and a half, I think.
I think
Don't
you're
quote
right.
me on that.
And then, I
But,
mean, we do have a new raid coming out whenever Witch Queen hits, but that's still a while away.
Yeah, and then there's a new raid in 4 months, but
Yeah.
I think there's a new raid in a month and a half
Dude,
or so.
seriously. Leviathan with the raid layers and everything would be perfect for this setup.
That would be fun. That raid layer, the Leviathan raid layer was fun. I can't remember what that raid
Leviathan-
layer was called.
Leviathan, Eater of Worlds.
Eater of World. That's what it was.
Eater of Worlds, what was the third one called where you went to the, Spire of Stars. Leviathan, Eater of Worlds, Spire of Stars, and then the Crown of Sorrow. Is that what it was
Where are
called?
we going? Oh, you guys are coming up. Roger that.
That was the
Crown
one
of
that was
Sorrow.
like, right?
Yeah, Crown of Sorrow is when you got Teraba,
Okay.
the submachine gun from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
so
it.
to do like an entire Leviathan run would be so perfect for this kind of event.
All right, now where are we going?
Mean and Green coming in with the
Back left.
10 months.
Back
Loving
left.
this great job, everyone. Thank you, Green. Dude, Green's been around since our first Apex tournament, like 2.5 years
Wow,
ago.
Mean Green.
Yeah.
That's a long time ago.
That's a long
No
time ago.
joke. Damn.
And
That's awesome.
Zebra
How do you do
KTTV,
it?
thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream, everybody. Oh. Arisen
Oh, wow.
Phoenix gifting the
Phoenix.
5 tier
The
1
operator's
subs.
inside
Thank you
the
so
building.
much. Enjoy those subs. Shoot Dog, Joker, P8, Adavari, Zebra KTTV, and Joff
Okay,
is
it'll respawn. Gotcha.
Joff is to finesse.
Jophistopheles.
Josh Jophophiles.
Jephistopheles?
Josh
It's probably Jeff. I
Jophophiles.
think that's a weird, stupid way to spell Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
My name Jeff.
Jeff. Here we go, rocking through some good, actually great damage coming in. We still have someone competing. I got to talk about that. But
It's true.
that was a good damage phase coming in from Gator. Again, this is a team of people that he has a podcast, Guardian Downcast, and reached
Yeah.
out to his community and said, hey, who wants to compete? Let's play together. So everyone in this team have completed the raids. They just haven't really played together before. So this is a community event for these guys, which is like,
This is awesome.
I love to see it. You have your hardcore raiders that all raid together every night of the week, and then your group of people that just come together. I really like to see it.
You always want to come together for a raid.
Absolutely. You always want to come
they
together.
wiped. Bummer.
Rough.
But either way, it's a fun thing for these guys. I'm sure it's still fun. I'm sure they don't like wiping a lot, but
Yeah.
this should be just a fun, entertaining. Come together, do old raids, and,
Yeah.
and have a good time, right?
Let's just meet people in the community. And and Gator is such a great guy that
God.
they're 2 hours in and they do a wipe and he's like, hey, let's all take a breath. We're in this together. And then they push forward.
Gator's awesome. It's fun though. It's a good time. So there are 3.
We
from
will
the
prevail
Downcast
with
in this.
Gator as our leader. Nothing stop us. Amen. Gator will lead you all to glorious victory.
Gator is glorious. We love Gator. Gator's so great. Oh, always come together.
Right now.
Gator's
Over
ready for a
me.
PvP tournament. I don't think
Gator,
we're
it's not going to happen. Destiny PvP is awful, Gator.
We could technically do it because there are private lobbies and stuff like that, but fuck PvP.
Fuck PvP so bad. Go play
Fuck
some
it.
other PvP games and you'll realize
Go play some better PvP games.
Destiny PvE is amazing. Destiny PvP is one of the worst out there.
Reeb obviously hasn't been here for a long time.
Reeb,
Everyone makes
we
fun of Reeb
just
at this
talked
point.
about
Fucking
Reeb. We
thing.
just
I'm
talked
coming,
about
Ronan.
that. That's so funny,
I'm
dude.
coming. I remember
I'm
what I'm supposed
upset.
to do. I'm coming.
I Sherped Reeb and FUD through this raid, and Reeb fucking got it and then deleted it.
Yeah, he's like, I don't care about this game, and then uninstalled it after
I'll
his
take middle
first run. God, I am the GOAT. Amen, Reeb. By the way, how many times has your PC gave up on you today?
Oh no, he's got like a dead graphics card, doesn't he?
Sucks. Dude, I feel so bad for him.
He just got.
That's the
it's like
worst.
a 2080. 2420 more like nailed it, man.
Right, Gator, show us the promised land, baby. And I will leave, if anyone wants to message him or talk to him in his chat, I just have unable with how everything's set up to do that currently. Ask if he wants to do his third raid, we'll watch it. But if he's
I'm in there right now.
yeah, if he's done with it after this raid completion, like, I respect
leaving
that.
the right one.
But we will legitly sit here and shoutcast his raid all the way to the end, no problem. We still have scheduled another hour to go, so
We have an hour scheduled, so they can obviously do this, but they have Garden of Salvation left.
He
so
says it says
that's
if we
gonna
want to do
be-
the third raid, they'll
That's
cast it
going to
for
be a
us.
tougher one now.
They'll watch it and cast it.
no, I figured out it was some shady anti-cheat from a low-budget BR I was playing. Oh, okay.
I do not
well,
see
I'm
it in
glad
the
you
middle.
fixed it, Reeb. That sucked for a while there, man. Good for you.
Really?
That's crazy. Some shady anti-cheat. Wow.
Did it
What
have, like,
BR were you
Acorn?
playing?
Yeah, what the fuck? Oh, why do I look like someone's drunk aunt on vacation?
Because he is my drunk aunt on vacation right now.
Kissies, honey boo boo.
I've never uninstalled Destiny. Just abruptly start and stop it. LOL. Yeah.
It's a lot of people's Destiny lives there. I've never actually uninstalled
Oh,
it. But
Blood
I've
Hunt.
fucking-
Really? So Blood Hunt killed it for you? That's crazy,
I wonder
man.
if I can hit the boss with my chaos. Does it have to
Vampire
be a sword?
Mask.
Masquerade.
Here's how much
Spell.
damage I can do with the chaos reach.
That's how you spell masquerade.
Yeah, it's on the right.
Let me move this around here.
Or
Sorry, stream, that was a
upstairs,
little
yeah.
messed up there, but I had to get this
Love
resized. There we go. Since I can get rid of the other two streams because they're finished, it gives me room to work
Oh, that's
with.
true. We can get rid of the other ones.
Yeah.
Can't we? Beauty. Beauty.
That's a beauty. That's a beauty fish.
Bang. Oh, that's an interesting strat.
All right, Gator, we got a little bit of damage going out here.
I got
need
30
to-
seconds.
I need
I'm
to
good.
reload his YouTube. I'm behind your stream, streaming his YouTube.
Hey-o!
There we go. This is a fun encounter in TSC. I like this
I was
encounter.
so, dude, when I got Sherpa through this, I was like, what? And then
Yeah.
it was over, and I was like, cool, we did it.
I like this encounter. So they have debuffs. Every time they kill one of those replicants, they get debuffed. So right now you see Gator actually has Atrix Replication, 31 seconds. So he's got that debuff on him, that purple orb on his back. They need to go shoot this off of them. Hopefully soon. Or they need to drop it. So if you shoot it off his back, someone else can pick it up. And you can kind of
almost at 13
toss the
seconds on me.
debuffs back and forth.
Yeah.
So
They're
it could be-
almost
it could be- it's a
50%
really fun,
damage here on this boss.
coordinated raid.
7,
I like
5,
this encounter.
4,
Yeah.
3, 2.
It is super fun.
Oh,
I was
no,
lost, but I still
someone
had fun.
shoot him!
No!
Oh, no.
There goes Skater!
Who's operator? The operator is the only, or no, the scan. Yeah, the operator. The operator is the only one that can shoot those debuffs off them. So you saw a lot of those people just standing there, but they couldn't do anything about it. They needed the operator.
I think we'll call it after this raid. Mad respect, Gator. All good, brother. Let's get this raid finished. It's a hype moment. We are all cheering for you, brother.
Heck
and
yeah.
I have to pee so bad.
Go ahead and pee. I'll talk. I'll talk
right.
while you
I'm going to go urinate.
while you release the dragon. So everyone, Flood is releasing his dragon.
They said they
The
would.
water is being
They
leaked.
said they would cast.
But,
the last one, but I told them
it's all
we're gonna
good.
Call it after this one.
It's all good. So they are in this
Yeah, I
encounter,
think so.
and we'll figure it out. We'll see
I
what's
appreciate
going
everybody
on. So
participating tonight. We really do.
it was a lot of fun. I'll be honest with you, Amateur Bullshits team is how I thought a lot more people, a lot more teams, how it would go. I knew we'd have some shizzle squads, some of the dogs, and some of the Lumi pants, but I thought we'd have a few more Amateur Bullshits in this. And at least they're having fun. And as you hear, Gator thanking his squad for joining, because that's just what this is, right? It's a community event, and this is my favorite part of this encounter. Cheese, base. I love it. It's a good time. Enter that launch pod, but it's good. This is a fun encounter.
Well,
Keep saying
I've always enjoyed raiding for the company, not really to get the raid done. Because, I mean, you can only do so many of them. They all get the same after a while, you know?
You're not wrong, Gator.
It's just been a while since I've
You
raided.
can only do so many of them. You only get
totally forgot
rewards
about
for
it.
so many a week. But it is a good time to do the raid with different
I'm
people
a PvP
and
player, man. That's what I do.
do it. Gator's a
Hazel's the
PvP
Sherpa.
player, everyone. See what's up. If we do a PvP tournament, I will hate my life.
Nice.
It's a good time. So right now they're taking down servitors that they need to start a damage phase.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
and there goes
Oh,
Gator.
Many
I was
snipers.
trying to
There
take
goes
out the-
Gator.
I was trying to take the middle
They've
one
got
out,
so many
and the,
snipers,
strength
and that
stab.
that lower servitor was just slaying him.
Absolutely. Yeah, we need some more ad clear here coming in for these other guys. That was
Yep.
my job. That was my job.
That was
Go
your
shoot
job,
shit.
yes. Go shoot
shit and step in the elevator when we say to.
We got a res coming.
Thank you.
Yeah, that operator.
I got hit by the shanks. Yep.
Clearing out them ads. Clearing out those shanks. They're prepping. They have to still
right
kill
one's
these
still up
servitors
here.
to start the
Right
damage phase.
I don't know how to tell you this, Reed, but I don't think we're ever going to do a PvP tournament because it's not good.
Only use Vigilance Swing.
That's great, though.
You would. See, that's probably why we're not going to do a PvP tournament.
All right, here we go. Getting ready for some good damage coming in. Hitting the boss here. Can we get it?
So they've got some good damage. I mean, that's
Yep,
that's
coming up
not the
top.
best damage, but it's not the worst damage.
No, it's not the worst. This is definitely going to take them quite a few phases here.
Yeah.
But again, I think maybe there might be. I think there's a couple people that this might be like their second
add
time
just
through the
one,
raid or
yeah.
something.
That's
Everyone at
awesome.
least has a clear. It's just not like a finite. Like every other team we had tonight was stacked.
Stacked.
So it's really like I'm honestly really enjoying watching this other end of the spectrum where it's like this just a fun like, hey, this is my community. If you want to play, let's do it and let's try it out. And it's a great
Basically an
time to
LFG.
watch.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah,
But it's like a wholesome LFG.
PvP is actually kind of fun now. PHP,
just don't
I
get it
haven't
back
reached
to
your
them.
level of lying to myself yet in my life.
Okay.
It's not. It's not actually fun.
It's actually
Left
never
one?
been good.
When you when you bring together people in a tournament, a PvP tournament, all you get are tryhards with Vex and,
All right, where we
and not
going?
fun things.
Top left
it's
here?
not going to be an enjoyable experience.
Oh,
Oh,
Shit.
someone shot off his goo. Pick up the goo.
Here we go. This is
Get
a
in
much
there.
better damage phase they've had so far. This is going a lot better.
This is actually a
oh
very
another
good.
purple here. Another purple here.
Could,
I got it.
Uh oh.
Shit it.
No! Oh, God.
This is gonna be a wipe, unfortunately.
No! Come
I
on!
guess they
Okay,
can
I'm
carry it.
coming.
They can
Come on,
carry
Gator.
it.
Come on, Gator.
Oh, they opened up the bottom. No, they didn't open up the bottom.
Yeah. Where is it? Okay.
Oh, they're gonna
my
do it.
Let's
God.
get this done.
There we go. Whoa, that was so close.
Get it out of there.
That was
Well
so
done.
close.
Well
Beautiful
saved. Well
save.
saved.
That
Well
was
saved.
Gator and Hazelnut, both the hosts of the Guardian
Hazel.
Downcast, gliding through this right now. This is great.
So good. That's good team fight. That's good. That's good teamwork right there. That's a good save. A lot of people. You can't shoot at Gator, but. But that's actually a pretty good save. A lot of people would just give up and wipe at that point, but to save that, they could still finish this portion.
Yeah, they're below 50% now, and they had that really clutch save there between the hosts of their podcast. Like, this is still possibly clear right here. This is good.
It is. They could still clear this section pretty easily. They have another, if they had to, they have another round if they needed to.
Does Reeb just say Destiny's the
Leaving
best
right top
PvP
one.
game out
Server
right now?
For last.
Are you feeling okay, Reeb?
Is it really
I'm gonna
though?
go
But
get
is
the
it
middle
really?
one.
There's no way. That's like legitly impossible. Statistically speaking, there's no way.
Oh God, you hate to hear that, to be honest with you. All
That's-
right, well they're killing. Oh, that's what we needed from you before, Gator. Let's go down there and fuck
Yeah,
those.
just F everything
servers
up, man. Clear
Yeah.
all those ad out.
Good stuff. All right, so they're about to do another damage phase here in just a
Watch
second.
those shanks.
This is going to have to be a big damage. This might be they have to get to that line here on this one, or else
This
it's
is
kind
gonna
of
be a big
not
damage
going to
phase,
happen. Yeah, they have to have a good damage phase here.
So they're on their last servitor of upstairs.
No, I'm not. I'm shooting the shanks.
I still wish we
I
could
just
hear
was getting
everyone.
initial
I'm
shot.
glad we can at least hear Gator because he was worried we wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to hear him. So I'm glad we at least have that audio.
Ready?
But again, I'd love to hear everyone else just going, "Oh my God,
It's down.
no!"
Here we go.
the whole time. Here we go. This is the moment.
Back middle.
Back middle, good call out
Back
as
middle,
they push
good
forward.
call, good call. Quick call. Gotta get there.
Come on, let's get it done. Good super, good damage. That's
Super
great. That's great.
Great damage. Okay, so now they have
What, up
they
top
have another
again, Hazel?
round, but they have
Okay.
This is going to have to be a strong round, man.
everyone needs to meet up and everyone needs to get rid of their goo.
Get rid of their goo. Oh,
25
yeah.
seconds.
That's day to day, honestly, really good advice. Get rid of your goo, guys. Every day if you can.
So here's the thing: they can still get to that section, and everyone's gonna have to meet up top. So they're gonna have to figure it out pretty quickly. If the scanner's not upstairs, they need to get the scanner upstairs.
I'm going to DM Kingsley real quick.
They're on final stand right now. Where's the scanner? Where's the scanner?
Yep. 40 seconds. I'm good. Watch your back, Hazel.
All right, I got to give
Oh, there's
Kingsley
the
some
scanner.
shit now.
Scanner's up. Here we go.
This is the moment here. Let's get through to the next encounter here, folks. Let's get this clear. I want to see this
Go
for
go
this
go
team.
go 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 go! They got it.
Beautiful
Absolutely.
damage.
Well
Absolutely love
done. Well done, team. Well done, team.
Which one?
Oh, they've got
Just
one
a
more.
sliver,
One
just a
more.
sliver
They have to do
left.
A little bit of sliver.
it. Come on.
Where's
Call it
Scanner?
out. Call it out. Call it out.
Scanner.
Call it out.
Oh no!
Call it out.
They got it. They got it. Oh my God! They got it.
What did you just guess?
Let's go! He had to just guess. They had to guess.
They guessed and they got it right.
They got it
Whoever did
right.
that, good job.
Wow.
There's no way that they guessed. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 12.
You know, that's what I like about Shark.
So they
He's
had
honest, man. I
11
like
to
that.
guess from
I like
because
that
they killed
honesty.
one of them, right? They had 11 to guess from, and he guessed right.
That's
Holy
so
shit.
awesome.
All right, let's go.
That's so awesome. Let's go.
The freaking Hail Mary! He just
standing there looking
tossed
at
it.
Oh, that was
Dude.
amazing to watch.
Gator, let's go! That was so good. Holy.
Joker train's leaving.
Oh, man. Well done. Whoever did that on that squad, well done. Go buy a lottery ticket, because that was legit. Oh.
That was fantastic. That was awesome.
That is a raid experience that they just went through right there.
Yeah, they will never
this
forget
team is
that.
not going to forget that. That is so good. Oh man, that is what I play Destiny
was a
for
hero
right there.
moment right
That
there.
those little moments are what we play Destiny raids for. That was good stuff.
I bet it was Hazel.
We gotta
Yeah,
put a good show on.
Hazel
Hazel?
absolutely guessed it. Had to have been. Absolutely had to have been. I'm excited to listen to their podcast and hear about this, man. This is so
I can't
fucking
wait
great.
to hear it. That was so good.
Oh my god! Here we go through the. We are currently watching a warlock through the jumping puzzle, so buckle
This
in,
could
folks.
be fun.
I'll just come
Buckle up. Get your floofs ready and prepare to die.
Yeah. Mess up in 5, 4, 3.
Oh, one person
someone
died. I bet
died.
he was a warlock.
I bet he was a
They were
warlock.
I drink this
Had
one.
to be.
Had to be. No way else.
No
If
way
you
else
weren't a
that's not
warlock, uninstall your game.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, I'm finally
Where's he
able
going?
to actually look at the names here. Sharp Valor and I recognize most of the names on their team. This is awesome.
This is great. This is so great.
This is a great raid, man.
Oh,
Oh, Gator! Gator! Save it!
Gator God, Gator God.
Come on, Gator!
This is so good. Oh no! Gator!
Bye bye,
hate to see it.
Warlock! Bye bye!
You can't save it there. Once you're below the plane,
Can
there's no
someone put
going
the
back
speaker
up.
on? I like hearing Fudd. He inspires me.
Oh my
You
god.
are an
Remember I had the speaker on
inspiration,
last
Fudd.
time.
No, that's not true, but thank you. Lumina070, thank you for that follow and welcome. We're 5 followers away from the coveted 666.
I kind of do, Reeb. I kind of like it, to be honest with you. I think this should be my thing.
I
should
like it,
do
dude.
this. I do as well.
Not
What
just the
else can I
size
do?
of the hat, but the color palette you have going on.
Yeah,
With the blue blazer, it looks great, man.
it's kind of nice, right? A little pink.
I got you, Sharp.
I should have
Big
came
fat guy
back.
shirt.
I should have came back from the bathroom with a different color jacket on.
That would have been awesome. Oh man.
Thanks for the
Lumina,
great
this was a good
event. It was
time.
very fun to take part in. Oh my god, thank you so much for joining. It was great having
This-
you. We're definitely going to be doing this again. Maybe we'll
This
just
was
do,
fun.
if there's only 4 raids in the game, let's just do all of them next time.
We should. I mean, if they're gonna do them in an hour and 45 minutes,
Yeah.
we can do
Plenty
a
of time to do a last wish in another hour and a half.
No, fuck Last Wish. but
Shut
still.
your whore mouth.
No,
No one
you
asked for
shut
your
up.
opinion.
It's a terrible raid.
God damn it, you're a
Uh-oh.
terrible person.
Uh oh.
Come
Oh, he's got a
on.
sword. He's a smart man.
Ooh,
Smart
good
man.
save. Thank you, Kingsley. Last wish is awesome.
No, Last Wish is not fun. Maybe
Cheesy,
if you only run with the same team, Kingsley.
I just cheesy. I just want to remind you something. Like, vegetarians exist in the
You got
world, right?
Sure.
You are the vegetarian of Destiny Raiders.
Of Last Wish.
You are the vegetarian of Destiny Raiders. You have an opinion,
Yeah.
but no one respects your opinion.
All right.
I also do CrossFit in Destiny.
I'll take your ass for it.
I don't do CrossFit. By the way, that shit's
Yeah,
for bad.
yeah.
That's batshit crazy.
I
That's-
cross out being fit on my list. That's for sure.
Well done.
Thanks.
Well done.
Thanks.
Oh, that's so good.
God. Yeah,
so good.
I think Last Wish is probably my
Chaos
second
mode.
most Sherpa'd raid that I've been a part of.
Last Wish.
I do so many Sherpa groups of Last Wish. I love it, man.
Blah. 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 Blah.
Nice salute there.
Sharp.
Good job,
You got
Gator.
this. Come on.
Let's get
take
the
care,
last
Ads.
person through. Here we go. Sharp Valor. Let's get through this jump puzzle, brother.
Oh, he's got it.
Oh, never mind.
He had it. He almost had it.
He's got it as he dies.
Yep.
Gator coming back
Yeah.
to lead his friend through. This is a true leader of a raid
Might not
group.
make this one.
He sees someone
He
struggling,
might not make this.
and
He
he
might not make this.
Bye,
Bye-bye, Warlock.
And by Sherpa, Elmer Fudd means he stays on the side and shoots stuff. Listen, just because my job every time in the vault is to stand on the back staircase to shoot ads, doesn't mean I'm not helpful.
God, man.
You
there's so many
are
ideas
the
for
worst.
maps.
The
There
worst.
above you.
Oh, Sharp's gonna make it.
Come on, Sharp, you got this. We're almost done with this raid, guys. You got this.
Now, Sharp is probably gonna follow him, and he shouldn't
Oh,
have done
hell
that.
yeah.
They both have
we
our
made it.
sword. We're good.
Hell yeah!
Look
They've
at
got
this.
swords.
Let's
They're
go.
both warlocks. Notice they're the last two.
Yeah, the last two are warlocks. Come on.
Yeah.
Play a better class in your life, guys.
If only warlocks were worse in the game.
Oh, yeah. I like
All
that.
they have bad is their jump. Everything else.
Oh,
is
Yep, I like
PHP
glorious.
Reeb would 100%
There's
get
so
it on
many
his
cool
first
ideas
clear.
they could have.
I have friends that have like 87 clears and still don't have Vex in D2, man. It's crazy. I can't imagine
nuts.
clearing a raid 82 times
Oh,
and
these
still
guys
not
are
having the
entertaining
gun.
as hell.
I think there are legitimate. So you can legitimately get like a drop chance on. I think they're up at like 50 some raids that 50 chances and they don't have it yet.
Yeah.
That's like a
See, I'm
legit
so
thing. Like
used
there's
to
an
my
actual
jumps.
50 some raids that you can run
No, I play
for
all three.
a Vex
I know-
chance
I
and they
know-
don't have it.
See,
PHP
Yeah,
had
it's
Titanfall was here
48.
for a long time.
It's
Titan cuts
insane.
off. I hate that bullshit. You can really propel
It's
forward with a Titan,
unbelievable.
but you can hang in
I
the
still
air
don't. I
curve
will
in the
love
air. It's
forever
so easy
the
to
rest
do.
of my life when Reeb got that drop the first time
Oh, that was
through
stupid.
this raid. Well, no, the fact it was his statement when he got it. He's like,
Yeah.
I don't
Is
know what
this-
this is. Is this the
this
gun
what
you all
everyone's
want? Yeah. Is this what you
Is this
all
what
were
everyone's looking
excited? He wasn't even excited. He had no idea what it was.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I hate it. Oh, look at this gorgeous
This is a
skybox that he
beautiful,
was looking at.
beautiful
God, what a
raid, man.
great raid.
Oh my
All
god.
right.
And your audio's
All right, Dad's
muted when you're
telling us
out
to
in
go. Let's
space
go.
because
Quit
sound is
messing around.
dampened in
It's-
space.
Ah, no one
Dude,
can hear you scream in space. It's beautiful, man.
That's not beautiful, but that's terrifying.
No, it's. I want to have sex in space,
Oh, true. That would actually kind of be fun.
so no one could hear my wife scream. Why is this it? You know.
Is this all?
Yeah, that's all you've got,
Yep.
Can we go again?
dude. Constantly, if you knew, my
This is
basement
one
is just
encounter we all
constantly
know
just
because we've all done it
weak
the same.
sauce echoing from the walls. Man, it's embarrassing. In space, no one can hear you coming. Yeah, exactly.
Not wrong though. If you wait, the actual coming or you're moaning? Because if you can actually hear someone come, that's quite the load.
Yeah, absolutely. I've heard myself a few times.
Wow,
Yeah. And you're right. It's quite the load.
Dude,
that's some velocity.
Have you ever
are we
verbally
doing
said,
controller like
is this
L2,
all
right,
me?
Is this all? Is there anyone else in this room?
L1 will be in the front.
Wow.
L2 will be in the back. So get it? Like the controller.
Oh, Phoenix, you can go to hell. You can go right to hell.
I didn't get Galahorn until the very end of the game when it was a quest to rebuild it. That was the first time I ever was able to get Galahorn.
Oh,
it made
God.
me so mad. It never dropped for me.
I spent the entire Crota, like that whole time. So
no,
everyone
no,
has
no,
Galahorn
no.
by the end of the end of the Crota raid.
Not me.
I didn't ever get it until after that. I didn't even have a tracking rocket.
Just
that
funny
entire time.
is Crota sticks with you so much. Like to this day, if I'm telling someone to rotate something at work, I'm like, yeah, just crotate.
Rotate.
Yeah.
Just rotate.
Just crotate.
He's
They're like,
rotating?
what? Yeah. Crotate left. What? Yeah.
Oh God. The RNG Gator luck, right? Holy shit. Thousand Voices
my
first
God.
run. Anarchy first run.
Jesus, Gator. I want to marry you.
Yeah. Gator needs to like play the lottery.
Yeah. All right, here we go. They're all setting up for the things. We can't. Again, we can only hear Gator.
He can't hear us. He can't hear us.
So I can hear
He
Gator.
can't hear any of us talking.
I can hear Gator. He does.
My
I'm
stream,
talking to
because
him.
we're on
But Yeah, so we can only hear
because
one
we're on-
part of this planning process. They're all figuring out who's going to do what part, who's going to do
It's not
this
streaming
bit
through
and this bit.
PS5. I'm streaming through
And
PS5.
I'm excited to see how this goes. Let's see if they get a first shot in this encounter. This
I
is a
don't
fun
even think
encounter.
you can hear- I don't
This
even think
is
you
a
can hear me.
fun encounter.
Can
There's
someone
a lot.
They do?
can someone
Okay.
say to his
Well, I
chat
didn't
that we
know
can hear him?
Shit. A lot of things I probably couldn't have. A lot of things I probably shouldn't have said on the stream, but okay.
Yeah, Gator.
No one make it
God,
easy.
who knew
Gator,
he
you
was
piece
so
of shit.
racist?
You trying to get you,
But I'll break it down.
you trying to get FUD banned?
Quit
You
shooting me with that
piece
thing.
of shit.
What a loser.
Oh god.
No, Phoenix, I'm the same way. I have 0 exotics
Hazel
from
gets
raids.
the Vex and he has
100%.
Hazel gets the
I
Vex.
can't-
I have
Yeah,
like,
I can't
I think
imagine
I have
that.
like 40 clears of Last Wish. I still haven't gotten whatever the fuck that exotic is.
The 1,000
The
voices.
1,000 voices, yeah.
It took me 30 some clears of that
Yeah,
to get
don't count on me
It's
to do
taken
that
me.
stuff.
I've run Deepstone Crypt 36 times, and I
Yeah.
haven't gotten the.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, we're doing the geographic.
Clear Night. Got my Galleon
what-
D1
what
while
is
playing
it?
Bastion.
Florida?
Yeah, that's one thing
What
I
are we
missed,
doing?
dude. When you'd see someone just get an
Florida,
exotic
Maine.
randomly in
Random
PvP,
exotic drop.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that
god,
was-
nothing made you
Wait a
That
minute.
more
was
Florida,
upset.
Maine.
But it was
Florida,
awesome.
That was
Maine,
Awesome.
California.
No, dude, that was great. Getting
Washington.
any.
No, it was great. Yeah,
California,
So great.
Washington.
but it'd make you upset because you didn't
Yo,
get it.
oh yeah. If someone else got it, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
this-
terrible.
like-
that's
hear me
that's
talking.
infuriating.
You got 5th place on our team. How'd you get an exotic?
You carried, huh?
Yeah. But Cheese, I just want to say,
Shotgun?
to this day, my last time, as far as I know, until it's never going to get unvaulted, but my last time doing Leviathan was with you, and that makes me
Yeah.
so happy.
Yeah, that's the
I
last
will
time
cherish
I ever
that
played Leviathan was
video.
with you,
I'll
too.
cherish that video forever, man.
The
That was
skaters
such
in
a
the
long
middle.
time ago.
I know.
Such a long time ago.
When people say it'll be unvaulted, but that was like a year ago. Like, it's not happening.
Oh yeah, Clear Night, where they showed like the 2 blues next to the name.
Yes.
On the right side over
that
here?
was a fun. The last guy on the squad, the least amount of damage. Dude got an exotic. Yep. That was fun.
So far, this ad
was
clear
fun.
has been flawless in this group. Things are looking really good right now.
Yeah, let's see how they do once the batteries are actually the nuclear bombs. Here we go.
It's time for the call-outs. Here we go. Let's see how this goes.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer. Going in with the sword.
Here. Slayed. Here we go. Oh, it went to the wrong guy. Uh-oh.
Not good. Not good.
Uh,
Not
uh-oh.
good.
They didn't stun him. He's teleporting.
This is it.
He's stunned.
California's in. All right, good.
No, they're doing all right. It's nothing to be
Yeah,
scared
they're
of
doing
yet.
fine.
This is an encounter that's very easy to recover. I think when
Very easy to
because you
recover from.
you led me through this the first time. We did
Yeah.
everything wrong and we one-shot it. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's really no. You can't like. There's no like damage phase. There's no
Yeah.
nothing. It's just throwing a lot of damage across the whole board, and like ads. It's just ads. As long as you're
Alright,
using
Florida,
the
I got
ad
Florida.
clearing and stuff.
you
like
have
that.
to do
Florida has Florida.
everything very wrong to mess up on this fight, and we did everything very
Gator has
wrong and
Florida.
still got the
Very
clear.
wrong. Very wrong. It's a great
Come on,
time.
Gator, get that dropped off, brother. You got
I'm right
this.
here. I'm ready. It's offline. It's offline. Depositing.
I can clear
Do it.
3
Got
masturbation
it.
runs
9
flawlessly faster
radiation.
than this. Yowzers, brother. That is cutting it close, as we say, in the biz.
In the
Nice
biz.
super going out. Let's get some good ad clear coming out.
Get
in
some
these
good ad clears.
big
Throw some
damaged
orbs out.
ads.
There's
Nice.
really no need to hold your super in this raid. So
Oh, and down goes
Oh,
Gator.
no. If you can throw your super out, you
Thank
should
you.
throw your super out. It's a fun raid. There's really
Yeah.
no strategy with holding supers or
I'll take care of these
subclasses or
ads.
anything like that.
This is a great encounter to just go balls to the wall, launch every rocket you have, throw all your
Oh,
grenades,
it's a
use your
blast.
supers.
It's so much fun.
I love this
This
encounter.
is probably the most fun I've had in an encounter that didn't have a boss phase. Like, it's kind of mechanically driven,
Yeah.
but it's not. I mean, it's not too difficult, but it's just a whole lot of chaos going on at the same
I
time.
wish more things did this. Like, I was going to mention this earlier, but we skipped past it. I was doing a dungeon in Final Fantasy 14, and I got to a boss and I was like, all right, what do we do
Call-outs?
here? And they, same thing. They told me, they're like, no, there's no damage phase. Like,
There's
it's
no
just,
damage phase.
It's just all mechanics. And I was like, that was one of the most fun bosses I've ever done in
Yeah.
that game.
Just a slight encounter, right? It's not a boss
Yeah.
phase,
Florida?
it's not a TPS phase. It's just a fun, it's just
Main?
a fun, chaotic.
Oh, damn.
Oh, he slid
The
down.
call-outs are a little slow, we're seeing from this team here.
Oh,
People are struggling a little bit to give the right call-out of where to
that's
drop
I
the
think
stuff
the
at.
scanner needs to be a little quicker.
Shiz is in chat here now. Shiz, once again, thank you for that raid. An awesome job tonight, man. You guys had like a couple moments where if things had gone a little different, you might have won it. Like you and Kingsley were neck and neck for probably 80% of tonight. You just had that one wipe in Garden that really put you behind.
I think they wiped a total of 2 times.
Yeah.
But one was not.
Wow, I thought I was
One
the one
didn't
that
mean
didn't know
anything, but that
geography.
wipe on Garden.
That put you back, yeah. It was neck and neck
Close.
until that moment, man. You guys almost had it in the bag. That was so much fun to watch. You guys go back and forth.
That was a blast. It was so cool to see the
California
teams do
A.
different raids at different times.
Yes.
That was a blast. That was so cool. I loved it.
And like you said, it was
geez, I got
great for the
scanner.
chance
What the-
to like.
What the?
Uh-oh,
Just
Gator
kill
got
me now.
scanner. He doesn't know what to do.
Just kill me.
Oh, Gator.
Gator got
How
scanner.
do we mess up chaos mode? Come on.
But yeah, it was
Let's
super
go.
fun for everyone to do a different raid at the beginning, which, like you said earlier, Cheesy,
Dude,
like
I'm
to
just-
have
I'm
that
just giving
point
you a
of
hard time. We're
reference
good. We're cool.
when a different team did it to talk about how another team did was so good for this.
We're teaching.
It was
everyone
fun. It
how
was a
not to
blast.
fail.
Yeah.
It was great. It was just like a little tidbit of unknown that threw it into like the race that made it so much more interesting. I was glad that you chose to do. They can start which doesn't matter what order they want to go. Right? It's just three raids, and go. It was a great
Absolutely.
decision. It was a really really fun thing
Benny?
to do.
Yeah, I think for the next one, we might just do all 4 raids and let's just do it, you know?
I just carry the crap.
Get
Because
at it.
there's only 4 raids out of a possible, 9. Fuck you, buddy.
Yeah, Shizzle,
No,
that's
no,
exactly
that's-
right.
that's-
It was.
that's
I think they finished in an
No
hour
NFL teams. Let's get the
45,
states.
Yeah.
and you finished in an hour
No,
53.
I like the states.
That's one
States
wipe.
are good. I like states.
One wipe
Yeah.
difference between the two of you guys. That was
Yeah,
amazing.
it was one wipe in Garden of Salvation. That was it.
Yeah.
That was such
Florida?
a fun thing.
They
It was
just
really,
happened
really-
to not wipe it
so
all. It
much
was
fun.
amazing. Rob, I'm
I didn't
so
put
glad
shit
you had
on,
fun.
Rob.
Yeah.
I didn't put
Cheesy
this-
just showed up.
right now.
What a lazy
is this
sack
guy.
of shit.
I didn't do shit.
RNG playing a raid. You guys see RNG playing a raid?
Oh,
man.
God. Mr. Gunny, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. But yeah, no,
He doesn't raid
PHP,
anymore?
that
PHP's got it.
38-minute
He doesn't need to raid anymore.
Garden of Salvation clear is
pulled the
insane.
Gator? What?
The fastest I've seen before that was 42 minutes
I'm
or
not
something
sure
like that.
I've cleared Garden of Salvation in 38 minutes, to be
That's
honest with you.
insane. They
That's so fast.
And it almost was a 34-minute run because they almost one-phased that one
They
fight.
almost one-phased
already
it.
got
Yeah,
two.
That'd have
They
been
almost one-phased
insane.
The big Vex Harpy. They almost one-phased that guy.
I think
That is
if they
true. I
got
do-
that
I do have
strat
2
down,
rifles.
I think they could probably do that in 30 minutes easily.
Yeah, if they can one-phase, for
You're
sure.
playing trials.
Yeah,
huh, Gator?
Shiz, no, 100%. We're super proud of your team too. You guys were. What's the thing? It's like there were moments where like they're clearing this raid with 0 callouts. You guys were just talking and
Joking.
like someone
They're
would
just
tell a joke and you'd
cracking
laugh,
jokes.
and bosses would die and you'd keep going. It was awesome to watch.
It was really fun to listen to hear the audio
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Yeah, I wish we could hear this squad. Like, truly wish we could hear this squad.
My headcanon is still that Gator's calm and everyone else is just panicked the entire time.
Oh, there's a guy left! They're everywhere! Left, right, up, down! Oh, dude.
Save yourselves!
Save yourselves! Everyone for themselves!
And while Gator's over there,
Oh,
like,
dude.
let's just breathe, guys. We're gonna get through
Everyone,
this
we're doing it.
together.
We're doing a great job.
You all are amazing.
I hope that's true. Even if it isn't, it is in my head.
That's my headcanon, yeah. Also, I'm very drunk. I don't know about you, Cheesy, but I've been drinking heavily this entire
Florida,
time.
Maine. All right,
I haven't
got it.
drank a lot since we did this last time.
Well, yeah,
My
nothing
tolerance
compares
is
to the last
very
time.
low. And
Come on, let's
I'm
get those
this
callouts.
is my
Come
fifth
on.
one.
Gator needs these callouts that ruined him last time. Come on, guys. There you go. Good deposit.
Well done, guys. Well done.
That was a
Now,
lot
Gator-
faster.
Yeah, he's not at 9.
Yeah, yeah.
9 last time. He's
Oh,
at
God,
6
that was
right now,
terrifying.
so that's
This is a
That's
good
good,
run.
though.
This is a very good run right now we're watching. And they've just got the last encounter after this, so they're doing great,
Yeah.
man.
last encounter could be fun for them. They could have a good time at this last encounter. To be
I
honest
think
with you.
as long as they get at least 2 of these raids done in the time limit we had, I'm really happy for these guys. Considering, again, like we've mentioned a few times, This is just a group that like he reached out into his Discord in their podcast and was like, "Hey, who wants to join for this?" And most of this group is people who've never played together, and they're just having a good time and bonding.
I think only
love to see
3 of these people are in the same clan.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is awesome to see. This is a lot more. This is kind of more of what we expected in this raid. A lot more of these groups.
We almost had Alabama today. Almost had them.
Really, really fun.
And
I think they're doing great.
Hoping,
I'll be honest with you. I think they're doing great.
I think a lot of people were kind of waiting to see how this event turned out before they decided to go to the next one. I think the next one we're going to see a lot of teams built just like this and a lot of hardcore teams. And it's going to be Kings is going to have to work his butt off if he wants to win a second one. I think this next one's going to be some stiff competition.
I would agree. There are a lot of PvE legends that did not do this raid. That did not do this raid challenge. I would agree.
There was a lot of people that were very interested in the past and then just didn't register for it. So I'm ready for that to happen.
But also
California, Florida.
I mean, they did these raids. Team Lumi Pants did these raids flawlessly.
Oh my god. Mwah! Like almost like they had a couple moments where they could have one-phased it. And I think they had one wipe the whole night, but it was on a weird moment that like didn't really matter.
No, it wasn't a wipe per se. It was just like it was during the Sparrow part that they just had a couple people die in Deepstone Crypt, and so that's not necessarily a wipe, right?
Yeah. So if another team is going to come in and beat their time, they're like it's going to have to be some like
flawless,
crazy. And again, Shiz, I think if you guys had just done if you hadn't had that one wipe, it would have been, I mean, absolutely a second's difference.
Hot.
Yeah.
Seriously, we would have had to go, all right, who had a stream delay? So we knew who won.
Seriously. Jeez, he doesn't want to shit his brains out. Mitchie's not wrong.
Yeah, 100%.
He's not wrong.
And again, this was an event to kind of test the waters of how we can do it in the first, and like 100%. Next one, we're just going to do all 4 raids, 100%.
Sorry, you can't hear the rest of the
I think that'll be. I think that'll be good.
That.
Yeah,
I do think that'll be good. Doing all 4 in 3 hours is
because Last
doable.
Wish is even if you're plowing through it, that takes a while to do.
It does take a while,
and so that's going to be the one that we're going to see.
Last Wish.
And I'm going to guess Kingsley's based off what they've done in the past. They'll probably do Last Wish and then Garden of Salvation to just get those 2 out of the way.
If they're confident in the way that these raids went, which they should be, they're probably going to do that order because they did such a good job with these raids.
Yeah.
So
getting Garden out of the way first was a really good decision by them, I think.
Benny, I thought I was the one that's bad at geography.
They didn't actually get it out of the way either. That was almost their shortest raid.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That was the raid. I think they've done the least amount, and they destroyed it.
They wrecked it. Unbelievable how fast that went.
Yes, Kingsley, your team did amazing. I hope we get some teams that really like. Shiz really pushed you guys. Like it was neck and neck for a long time. They just had one moment that pushed them behind. But I think we can get some more teams in here that are really push you guys to just try to go up and beyond. And I'm excited to see that.
It was very fun.
Yeah.
To watch. Very
100%.
Very fun to watch. Having 2 teams that were right there with doing the raids in different orders was super fun to watch.
Oh,
we had to go back and like remember, did they wipe on this part? Did they one phase it? Did they not? It was oh man, that was so great. So great, so fun.
Phoenix, Kingsley did 3 raids faster than I can do my taxes. Yeah, dude, seriously.
That's a thing.
Kingsley did 3 raids faster than I've done most anything in my life.
Oh no.
Yeah. They killed it.
Great clear.
They finished it.
They did finish that group right there. Great clear. They made it through that run at the end. Everyone made it through. No one died there. Beautiful to see. And now they can push forward. We're going to start seeing the end here.
That was crazy.
I'm kind of mad there's no hunters that threw a wall grenade in front of the door.
Yep. That'd have been amazing.
It's fun to do. Brought to you by TurboTax.
But I promise you, I'll have this fixed next time if you have another tournament.
Oh, no worries, Gator. It's fun to just hear your voice, brother.
Gator's great. It was fun.
Gator's amazing.
It would be interesting to hear, but I also like the headcanon thing.
Yeah, the headcanon is really giving me life this whole time. That everyone else is even during this section where there's nothing happening, they're still panicked. Oh my god, where do I go? It's so dark.
Why am I hurt?
Yeah. Oh god, someone save me. Mommy.
Somebody. I guess
All right, I need
congratulations
to
are in order,
now
so-
go drain my dragon.
All
I
right.
will be back.
Do your thing, brother. But yeah, everyone, hopefully next
beat his
month,
nemesis.
I'm thinking,
I like it.
next month I definitely want to do this again. This has been super fun. This has gone very well, and yeah, we're definitely, the time has shown me we can do every raid there is in the game. I really hope that eventually we get the Leviathan and the raid layers back around, because like seriously, doing all of Leviathan with the raid layers and both actual full-scale Leviathan raids would be so perfect for this kind of event. There's so many raids that occurred in D2, and having most of them gone kind of sucks right now for sure. But like,
11's the countdown. Right?
oh,
All right.
4. That's the raid. We're doing it. They got 15 minutes if they want to hit this clear time
Just a small little break here.
in the schedule time. We're still going to witness. They're going to finish this raid. They've said they're done after this raid. They're not going to go for the
What's
third
heavy-
one.
what heavy do we use? I
But
forgot.
we are going to hang out with these guys until they finish
And
this
if we
raid
do that-
completely.
oh,
They
yeah.
have 15 minutes to get into the time restraint we
What's
have,
heavy?
and I have absolute faith in these guys.
How about 1,000 voices?
Also, I'm very,
tried that yet?
very drunk. I've been drinking heavily for the last 3 hours. Oh, yeah. Death. Is Death still here? Is Death still here? I think so I was waiting so Death Original is a really good friend of mine who streams all the MMA fights for me, and there's this awesome, I think it was Red Ranger versus Blue Ranger from the OG Power Rangers fight was happening MMA style tonight, and I forgot it was tonight, so I was really looking forward to watching that, so I'll have to go back and see that later. But yeah, I'm asking him now if that happened. Oh
We are
god.
top 3.
I can't wait
Boy,
to see that.
We did. We are going to finish top 3.
The Hazelnut. Did I miss anything? No. You guys are in first place right now, Hazel. Amateur bullshit. You guys are killing it right now. The other 2 teams quit already because they couldn't believe how good you were doing. Also, Cheesy, you're muted in case you forgot.
Okay. well,
I
so
am
we're done.
muted. I
Yep.
did forget.
This,
All right,
this
good.
I do know.
My wife is definitely
Very
definitely mad at me. I don't know where my phone is.
Ready? I'm
Good,
gonna
so
take,
good.
I'll take blue arrows.
Has she been calling you or something?
I don't know. I have no way of checking.
Oh shit!
So,
Don't go to the middle.
we'll
Don't go to the middle.
This ought to be good.
All right, so we've seen the shotgun strap for this fight. We've seen
We've seen
the
particle deconstruction
yeah.
fusion rifles.
and I'm seeing a shotgun immediately in Gator's hand. So we might
Yeah.
be seeing a double shotgun meta here tonight for this.
And I don't think either one was better than the other, to be honest with you.
They both melted 100%.
They both melted. Yeah, they both melted.
Someone at blue. All right, let's do it.
Cheesy is totally in the doghouse now. Yeah, it's rough.
I actually need to go check to see if I can find my phone.
Good luck, brother. Oh, God. Well, folks, in other news, Cheesy is getting divorced. Rough to see it. Rough to see it.
I'm sticking with chaos.
Oh, my God. All right, let's see how this group... They are on the last encounter of the raid. They've had some rough moments tonight. But again, this is a group that most of them haven't raided together. It's a community event. They just want to get together and play and compete together, which is something I love to see. We've had that a lot in the Apex tournament. So we had that a lot in the Warzone tournaments where someone had never played the game before and they're like, hey, let's just jump in and try it. And that's what you like. This is all for fun. Like, if you're worried you're not registering because you think you're going to lose, who cares? Like, just jump in. It's all for fun. It's
We're
a
safe.
great time. Yeah, you
She's
safe?
not mad. She actually said, "Love you."
Oh, cheesy. I love to hear that. I love you too.
Yeah. That's pre-planning right there. I planned this event.
Tell
Did you
her
see
I
that?
love her too,
Someone got it,
except
right?
for the fact that she doesn't let you come see me.
Yeah. I should say
'Cause
I
of her
shouldn't say
dumb
that.
family.
I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that.
No, you shouldn't.
I don't think I should say that.
Yeah,
I
your
don't think I
family's
should.
dumb and kept me away from Elmer. I hate you. Don't send that text.
Don't send that text. Oh, need to open
You're with
the
Deathstroke.
drink.
You're at white. You're at base. Yep.
we opening up another one?
I'm trying to
Hell
remember. It's
yeah.
been so long since I've run this.
Well, they have to do this full section.
What are you drinking right now, actually?
It'll come to me.
Well, look like a little bitch.
Are they Trulies?
Yep.
Are they
Do
Nope.
it.
They are actually these.
White Claws?
Let's go.
Are they...
Oh my God, Michelob
Oh, Ultra.
Ultra.
Yeah, how are those?
They
I
have
haven't tried those yet.
0 carbs in them, which is good for diabetics.
It's insulin IPA, yeah.
Mitchie, do you have any idea how much I wish that were true?
Yeah, that'd be so amazing.
Like, any idea?
Here we go. We
That
have
would be-
started the encounter. Again, we're watching a shotgun meta. A great finisher coming in from Gator. Let's see how this shotgun strat works for this team. They already have a man down as they're pushing forward and around the circle to get this fight going. There's a lot happening. A lot of moving parts in this fight.
Scanners over
I'm
here.
curious if they will do the
Shoutcast scanner.
4-bomb strat or if they will just stick with 2 at a
This
time.
is actually, I think this is the only fight tonight we haven't had you
Orange?
explain what happens because so much was happening at the same time. So
Yeah,
if you
that's
want to give, for
true.
anyone who doesn't know, as we're watching our last team do this fight,
how to do this.
could you explain what happens here?
Yes, so if you look here, you see Tanix the Abomination. Tanix is an OG D1 boss.
Got 'em all?
But if you see here, Tanix is floating and he is dropping. He is dropping little nuclear cores to the ground.
Yeah.
Looks like they are only going to do the 2-bomb strat, but you have to deposit these nuclear cores
I'm coming to
into
help,
their
coming
own
to
little
help.
terminals, and that is what is going to keep the encounter going, right? So you can do what I was talking about 4-bomb strat. Is there are 4 of those little boost thrusters. You can do
okay, what a
4
shit.
at a
All right.
time if you want, but that takes a lot of coordination, and that takes a lot of
don't think I
a
picked
lot
up
of
one,
luck
guys.
sometimes in
I didn't.
who gets taken and who gets not taken. But looks like they're being safe since it is a hodgepodge group. They're doing 2 bombs at a time, and then they will DPS after that.
He's a blue.
Which is smart.
Crap, I'm trying to remember.
Altogether, that is smart.
Jeez.
So they're they're about to get their second round of bombs. Second 2 bombs. There's 1. Rough Sherpa cheesy. It's pretty good.
I'm
I
dropping the
guess.
scanner back. Or the,
So they got their 2.
I put the term thing in the back in a terminal. Oh shit.
Uh-oh. They got to release him. Someone's got to take it from him. You
have
can
no clue
also
what I'm doing.
steal the balls from someone else. The cores. Which they should be doing. Nicely done there. Nicely done there.
I
Well done. He picked up his orb. He picked
Are
up
you
his
ready for DPS?
his Ingram. We're on DPS. All right, so they're gathering up in a weapons bubble for some DPS. Now they have shotguns, and it looks like they are going to do some particle deconstruction here. Oh, they're supering. That's smart. That's smart. And they are melting this boss right now. Wow, a great chunk. They probably got 33%, a little more than 30% damage on this boss off the top here. If they can keep that going, he needs to shoot the orb. Well done.
man.
Wow.
2-phase him.
They will 2-phase this boss. Well done, team. Well done, team. They are doing an outstanding job so far, especially with the hodgepodge team. They're taking it slow, taking it smart, and they're doing their thing. Doing an awesome job just meleeing all the enemies, hoping that they drop ammo. This was always the fun part if you didn't 1-phase them. Trying to find all the ammo. Looks like he's dropping all the heavy and
All right.
none of the
Sharp,
special.
you're just gonna tell me where to go, man. I forgot all this. I forgot how to do all this. I don't know,
And that's
man.
what we were
I don't know what I'm
wondering.
doing.
That's what we were wondering would happen
Okay.
with some of these teams is if they don't remember this raid, they're
I
gonna have
got
to
to
go
that. I
through the
remember that part.
mechanics before. Uh-oh. Oh, nicely
Everybody
done.
got a core? Okay, I'm going to.
They're gonna opt for the
shit, I'm stuck.
4-man.
Stuck.
Uh-oh,
Stuck. Thank you.
uh-oh. Operator. Well
I'm going
done.
to blue, right? Yep. Stuck.
Uh-oh.
Blue. Thank you.
Oh, no, they grouped up. This is not good. Someone needs to steal this from him. 9. I think he did it. I think he got it in. He got the ball. He got the nuclear core in, though.
I died at mine, too.
Oh,
Me and
no,
Hazel
but they
both
got him
died
in,
at
though.
ours.
Oh,
We're
they
sitting in the
didn't get
thing.
it in. Hazel didn't get it in.
Ah.
No! Close, 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 close. Very close, though.
What am I forgetting? What am I doing wrong here? said deposit
Nice,
core.
Mitchie. The praying mantis strat.
I didn't get it in. What are you talking about? I got it in.
Gator got it in. Whoever was with Gator at blue didn't get theirs
That's
in.
it.
They died in the orb.
Hazel said that.
Orb didn't get there.
Man, I can't believe I've forgotten how to do this. What the hell's wrong with me?
No one blames you, Gator. It's a long time ago. A good raid, though.
Hazel didn't get it in.
Hazel didn't get it in.
All right.
Gator's questioning himself when he did a great job.
Amateur
Gator did a good
bullshit.
job. Quoting his team name, amateur bullshit. Doing things their way. I love it.
Hey,
I think it's
he's been saying
great.
to me that for 100 episodes, he's been telling me that. All right. I'm trying to remember what.
You might have heard there. He just talked about his own podcast. 100 episodes. That is a long time. If you haven't heard it, you need to go check out some of their podcasts. Go back some time.
Okay.
Back when Destiny was really fun, they had some really, really, really good casts out there. I mean, they still do. They're still rolling on it, and it's a really fun podcast. Guardian Down podcast. You should check out the
Scanner's
Guardian
over
Down
here on blue.
podcast. It's
Sorry.
wonderful.
My wife just got home from dinner with her whole extended family, so she had a couple things she had to talk about, you know.
Couple things to talk about there.
You know how it goes.
Yeah, you do.
Let's do it.
At least her family didn't make you stop streaming.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Get them all?
You want to talk about
Oh, they're
something
gonna
there,
do all
Cheesy?
4.
All right, where am I
So they're
going?
gonna do all four bombs.
I'm stuck.
You're going to
no.
get those
Am I going
shots
to
going?
blue?
Can she get... There we go. Gator is released
to
and
blue.
ready to go.
Gator's going. He's got to make it. He has to go to blue right.
I'm at blue.
Good move. Can he get the deposit off? Deposit is done.
Well
And
done.
then he
Now
died.
save
But the
yourself.
deposit's done. That's all that
I
matters.
got it in now.
Captain.
Thank you.
That captain's rough work. He is
Getting the
revived.
res. Getting the res.
Can they get these kills off? Good
Well
grenade.
done.
Good grenade.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Meet at the middle. They need to meet at the middle. Forget about this guy. Go meet in the. Go
Yeah,
meet in the
he
bubble.
don't matter. He's nothing. That guy's nothing.
Get ready for DPS. Here we go.
Here we
All
go.
right,
The
here we
damage,
go.
the shotgun strat we're seeing from 2 different teams tonight. And honestly, every strat we saw has worked very well tonight. So, like, there's not one that we know works better because both of them completed it in about the same amount of time.
Yes, so this is actually, they have a mix of the two. If you see, they're doing DPS with Divinity and shotguns, but also particle deconstruction. So I am not sure if that's the best option because you can't do Divinity and particle deconstruction. But they are doing good. If you
Yeah.
look right
Let's
now,
see if
their
they're gonna
damage
at least
is
get
very,
50%.
very, very
Yeah.
good.
They're going to at least get half,
Very
50%, which means they're going to two-phase this, which is what every other team has done. So
Every
they're
team
right
has
on par with
two-phased.
everyone else. Yeah. Yeah, they're doing
Now
great.
they do get another shot though. They might one phase this boss because they get one more. Since they did 4 bombs, they get one more round.
Oh, you're
here.
right. You're right. Let's see if they can get that extra damage. We're not going to get as much damage in from Gator, but and Gator is
Gator
down.
needs to back up.
Get him.
Gator needs to back
Get
up.
him.
Can they one phase this?
they
It's
get it?
so close.
okay,
no.
okay.
They didn't
All
get
right.
the one
so
phase.
close.
Wow. Now, that is the closest they've been. Any team has been to one phasing this boss.
Absolutely. That's very
That
impressive
is
that these guys did it.
outstanding.
Great job by this team. That was like you said, the closest anyone has gotten to doing that. And I mean, by a lot, the closest.
By a long shot. Yeah, by a
got this, let's go.
lot. That DPS was top tier. That was really good.
Let's go. Let's not die here, Gator. Good job. Good job.
Well done, Gator.
God, if
Everyone's
Gator
doing a
hadn't
good job.
died, I think they would have one-phased it. It was so close.
He also had a
Base.
Chaos Reach he could have used, but I understand that he's waiting for the final stand. I get it,
Yeah.
but I think they could have done it. I don't know.
It was close, man.
What?
Don't die again,
Oh,
Gator.
no. He lived. I don't
Good
know
job.
how
Good
he
job.
lived. But someone did die. They got all
Everybody
4
pick one
bombs
up.
down.
I'm
Grab
stuck,
the
stuck.
bombs.
Here we go. Let's get
Everyone
that
grab
lifted
a
off.
bomb.
Gator
Going to-
is free,
There's a
moving
bomb
around.
left.
Going to blue.
Well done. Well done. Well done.
This is looking great right now. This is looking
This
is
fantastic.
exciting.
I'm on the edge of my, literally on the edge of my seat right now.
Oh, God.
I am
Come
so
on, Gator,
excited.
make it! Make
I
it!
got it in.
Let's
Deposit!
go!
He did it. Throw your nade. Save your life. Save your life. Save your
Survive,
body's life.
survive. That's all you need. Survive.
They need to res. They need to res. They need to res.
This is your guys' clear. If you can get
Grab
this
the
res.
bomb. Grab the bomb, Gator.
Good job
Well
on the
done.
bomb. Get that revive.
Good.
Oh,
shit.
beautiful,
one up.
beautiful save.
Gator.
There's still 2 people dead right
Okay.
now.
Now he needs to not run through the middle. Do not run through the middle, Gator. Well done.
There's still 2 people dead right now. They
he's
got to
done.
get these
It's
revives.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. They do need a well or something.
There's that well, right as you said it. Double well. Here we go.
They need it.
do it.
He needs a couple
Come on.
orbs.
Here we go. There's the orbs.
There's a well. He's got his Chaos Reach. He shouldn't have wasted
Beautiful!
it.
No! Use it for the last phase. Oh, he's still got reach on it. He's still got
Oh, he
reach
still
on
got
it.
it.
That was good. That was good. No, that was good.
Throw your nade. Throw your nade.
Get
Come
those
on,
shots
Gator.
in. They, honestly,
Come
this is
on,
a lot
amateur
closer
bullshit.
for Shiz's clear.
He's at
These
orange.
guys are doing better
He's
than
at
Shiz's
orange.
clear. Come on.
Throw
Come on.
your
Good
grenade.
grenade. Good grenade.
Good
Here we go.
grenade.
Couple more shots.
They
Yes!
got it. Let's go.
Woo!
Right at
That
11
was
o'clock.
awesome. They did
Right
it. It took
on
them
the dot.
exactly
That's exactly 11
3
o'clock.
hours to do 2 raids.
Oh
That
my
is
God.
awesome. Well done, amateur bullshit. Well done. Well done.
Absolutely well done.
Well done. That was awesome. That team of hodgepodge guardians came
Yeah.
together and completed 2 raids.
We had some high-end competition teams going together and then an LFG group. And the fact they were able to do 2 raids in the 3 hours, honestly, as an LFG group, that's impressive.
It is impressive. That's actually really good. Now we would be here for another
Hey,
2.5
call out
hours
the
if they
Death
hadn't
Stroke.
done
The
it.
new guard,
Tyler,
yeah.
Joker, Hazel,
Oh,
and of course Ronan. Thank you guys.
beautiful
Shout
work,
out to
guys.
all those teams. Shout out. Shout out.
Exactly. MVP Gator.
Well
Oh my God.
freaking done.
That's amazing, man.
Co-MVP.
Oh my God.
All right.
Well
Good job,
done.
guys.
I think
Almost-
that whole team is an MVP.
Hey, Fud,
Absolutely.
Thanks for throwing this, buddy.
I'm going to switch
Our
to
guys
scene
are
0 over
all
here.
appreciative. Thank you very much.
I'm going to
This
get the
was
music
great.
going right here.
This was awesome.
This is amazing. And here we
This
go.
was actually really fun.
It
I
worked
had a
out
little
so
bit of doubt.
good. Yeah.
I had a little bit of doubt.
Oh, I had
that
a lot
only
of
3
doubt.
teams.
I had
only 3
so
teams.
much doubt.
But this was actually a really good 3 hours.
Joker, I
A really good 3 hours.
love your way.
Oh,
Every
so good.
day. Dude, seriously. You know what time it is right now?
It's time.
It's MVP time.
It's MVP time.
Do you got an MVP in your book right now, brother?
It has to come. It has to come from Team Lumi Pants.
Yeah.
It has to. It has to. But I am not going to give them the MVP. I'm giving the MVP to Hazelnut for his fucking random ass call out on that second boss of Deepstone Crypt and just blowing it and just getting it all
just
done.
winning it, yeah.
That is the MVP of all night.
Oh my God, dude. Great choice. It's so
That
funny.
just
Both
random
of our
guess.
both of our MVPs are honestly from the same team.
I love it.
Anyone who's new to our events, MVP never goes to who you expect it to go to. Right?
Never.
I gave
Never
MVP
does.
to a guy who didn't play once because of the fact he didn't play. His team won that time, so I gave him MVP for letting his team win.
I think
That's
I
how
got
it goes,
MVP.
good.
I think I got MVP in one of your COD tournaments just solely because I killed 2 guys in a really funny fashion.
With an RPG, yeah.
With the RPG.
It was so good. But no,
We got like 4th or something, and dude, it's so good.
My
is the
MVP,
best.
honestly, like the other teams plowed through everything, but my MVP
Yeah.
is going to be
Clear
Gator.
got it.
100%.
Oh, it's gonna go to Gator.
Because
Nice.
every time they only finished two raids tonight, right? But
Yes.
every time they wiped, of course we only
No
heard
frustration.
Gator. But yeah, never frustration. He would
Yeah.
just go, "Hey guys, it's okay. We haven't done this together before. Let's all take a deep breath and let's move forward together." And then they'd wipe the next time. "Hey guys, let's take a deep breath. We're gonna get through this." He was just calm, cool, collected, and helping everyone else get through the experience the entire time.
So good. That is if you're gonna bring together a team of hodgepodge guardians, if
Yeah.
you're gonna do that and you're gonna try to do a raid, you need a Gator. You have
Absolutely.
to have a Gator.
You have to have
You
someone that's
have
calm,
to
cool,
have a
collected,
Gator.
and is like, "Hey, shake it off. You know,
Yeah.
Tay, shake it off."
Just do it. And I think that's true. Gator might win it. I think the fan vote might go to Gator.
Yeah.
For exactly what you said. But I still have to give it to Hazelnut. That was
Yeah.
such a
Dude, the fact there's 11
Such a great-
choices, he
Oh my
guessed
God.
one, and he just went, "We gotta try," and he guessed one and got it right.
You got it right.
Oh!
That was so good.
So
that was so
good.
good. It was so good. Oh man, Sharp Valor, a great job tonight.
Absolutely.
Everyone on that.
We
on
are
team-
listen.
Oh,
Hosting these is only works well because you guys exist. If you weren't so fun to watch and experience with, these events would not happen.
100%. 100%. Oh man. Oh Gator, don't worry about it. It was still fun to hear your soothing voice.
Oh my God,
Our
yeah.
head canon Gator is that you're just calm and collected, and the whole rest of the team is panicking. No, he's over here.
Oh my God, it's everywhere! Please save me! Yeah.
That's our head canon, and you can't tell us any different.
Yeah, and please don't try to tell us because we won't believe you.
No. It has to
Holy
be that way.
shit. Well, Cheesy, thank you so much for joining me. I will go ahead and go down here. We did have in first place by just not a long margin.
No.
We had Team Lumi Pants, who finished all 3 raids. And again, this is a team led by someone who thought this would not work.
3 hours
There was no way
too long.
that
or way
everyone
too
would
short.
get 3 raids
too
done
short.
in 3 hours. And they did all of them in, what was it, an hour and
Hour
28
43.
minutes? An hour 43,
Hour
yeah.
43. Hour 43. No.
Team
hour
Lumi
44,
Pants.
And then
And then Team the
got theirs
Dogs.
in 153. Hour 53.
So close. That is
45 to
legitimately
53.
one wipe away.
One wipe.
That was so close.
Unbelievable, man.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
And again, please go check out the Guardian Hub. They're on every
Please.
podcast outlet you can find. They're the ones that won tonight. Team the Dogs, twitch.tv/Poop Shizzle.
Poop
Go
Shizzle.
check him out. And then Team Amateur Bullshit, that's Guardian Downcast, who just reached out to the community and said, "Who wants to play?" And just brought the community together for a fun game night. Go check out all those streams and those podcasts.
So good.
100%.
So good. This was so much more fun than I thought it was
I
going to be.
know. I was worried. I was like, this is, especially with like 3 teams, it kind of worked out really well
It kind of did.
to have
They all
everyone
picked
on
different-
stream at
Oh,
the same time and have them all pick out something different. Absolutely.
They all picked different raids to start on. It was just entertaining. It was great. It was really,
Yeah.
really great. I had a blast.
Oh, dude,
Thanks
I
for
had a
hosting
blast
this,
too.
bud.
Dude, Cheesy, thank you for being a part of this first initial. This is such a scary thing when you do the first one. You have no idea if it's going to work or not. And I think it worked very well.
I think it worked fine.
Yeah.
I think it was great. We had at least enough interest to do it, right?
Yeah.
We had three squads, which I think was the minimum. But but that was great. I had a blast. The teams were great. You thank God for a Gator because
Oh, everyone
team
needs a
that's-
gator in their life.
because a team that doesn't finish, you hope that they're not pissed off at the end, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You hope that that's not a thing. And if you haven't seen or played with Gator before, make an effort to. Crossplay's real now, so you can play with people on PlayStation, on Xbox, on PC. Get out there in the Destiny community, run some raids, find some LFGs. There's a lot of communities out here, a lot of Discords out there, and a lot of Guardians to play with still. So
Yeah, absolutely.
have some fun out there, guys.
So before we get out of here, I just want to once again say thank you to everyone. Next time we do one of these events, I think time has shown us that we can just do every single raid possible.
All
So,
4.
Yeah.
Gonna be good. I'm gonna hate my life, but it's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
I'm gonna need a gator on my team.
So as we get out of here, once again, thank you everyone that joined me. Someone's knocking on my door right now. I might die in a few minutes, but we are going to send, because no one that was streaming is currently still streaming. So we are going to send everyone out of this here over to Mr. Truth Lives, who
Yay!
is a host of a different podcast for the Destiny universe.
Destiny podcast.
This is the Guardian Ghost Cast. So go give him some love. He's gone through some stuff. He's a great show. And there we go. Let me start that raid going. And thank y'all once again for all the follows, all the resubs, all the gifted subs, all the hosts, all the raids. Just simply being, even if you didn't follow or anything and you just talked in chat and said how much you enjoyed it, thank you so much. And again, Cheesy, dude, you are an incredible man. And thank you for joining for this event, man.
No, thanks for hosting it. I can't wait for everyone. Go, obviously, raid Truth Lives. Stick around, please. Chat in his chat. Make sure that you're there. You support his community. Thanks for supporting our community. I had a fun time. I can't wait for the next one.
Seriously,
well
it went
done,
so
bud.
much better than I thought it would go.
Yeah, well done. It was so good.
All right, everyone. Have a glorious night. Love you.
Thanks, everyone.
And they're gone.
That was top tier.
That was amazing, dude.
FUD. That was so good.